Who's the first?
Martin.
Martin, hooray! Where's Martin from? Where are you from, Martin?
He's British living in Spain.
Oh, nice.
España.
You went to live in the sun, huh? Very smart.
What does your hat say? Lotia? Lotia.
Yeah, it's actually a restaurant.
Ah, okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh, is it the one that is it the first one that did the plant-based steak?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think I know it. Yeah, the one with you can get by boat, right?
There is, yeah, I think so, yeah. Yeah, right, you can get there by boat, yeah. But it's not all vegan, so...
No, I know.
But it's my only Christmas hat, so...
Hey, Wes. Hello, dandelion gum. Is it cold? Is it warm? I don't know, because my fingers are cold.
It's not too cold.
It's not cold, it's not warm. It's in the middle. It's a dick weather.
So are you in a Christmas mood? It's Christmas time.
You know, when I go into the supermarket, I have to put on my headphones because it's Christmas music in the supermarket everywhere.
Ah, you enjoy it. Deep down in your heart, I know that you're a Christmas person, huh?
I like Christmas, but I just don't like the application of Christmas. Most people just become way too much into it. My ex was so much into it that we had 7 Christmases together essentially, and 3 out of them were ruined because she was so much into it. Oh, you didn't do this perfectly.
Oh, she fucked it up for you, yeah?
Oh, she didn't fuck it up for me. She was just very much into it, and apparently I fucked it up because
like Godzilla, but then, or like Bridezilla,
yeah,
but like Christmaszilla.
Christmaszilla, yeah. My parents were also constantly just fighting during Christmas because they wanted everything to be perfect. So it just ended up being like, okay, yeah, Christmas can be cool, but just don't,
Don't go over the top. I've never had that. I've never been around people who went so Christmassy that they fucked it up.
Oh.
So what did you do to mess up Christmas then?
Oh, wait, let me see. At one point I bought her a watch.
Oh, this is a really bad move already. It's starting.
It was a really nice watch, and I wrote something on the back of it. But I think what I wrote, she misunderstood, and then started crying, and then left.
No.
Yeah, that was our first Christmas together.
Oh, really?
Our first Christmas together.
What did it say?
I forgot what it said. It didn't
but it
say.
was multi-interpretable.
I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know how to interpret shit, man. I'm not very good at.
I heard that if you don't really love somebody, you can say I love YouTube.
I love you too. I don't know. Like, it was just so. Later she learned that I really don't know how to read social cues and shit. So she learned that she doesn't need to take personally things that I do sometimes. But
she was on the spectrum.
No, I guess I am more than her or something, because I don't really read, again, social cues very well or non-verbal communication.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning now with doing activism. I'm learning a lot of it because it helps out during activism. But it's cognitive, it's not instinctive.
It might be a superpower as well, because I've noticed that you can be very stoic, where I get super heated.
Navia loves us too. Have you ever shat your drawers? Shat? Like,
yeah.
You guys want to try a social experiment? You mean like taking a shit in the drawer?
Shit in your pants, basically.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yes.
When I was a child, yeah.
I did that, yeah.
Yeah. I almost did that.
Times, yeah.
I almost did that once as an adult as I was running, and I forgot to poop before running.
Oh, yeah.
And after like 8 kilometers, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And I had literally 2 kilometers to go home, and I just walked like this.
Oh yeah.
And I think it took me like an hour and a half to get back home, the last 2 kilometers, because I just had to walk slowly, take a break, and.
I didn't think we were meant to really go seriously on this question.
Oh, okay.
But like, I'll give you a story.
You see, I don't know what
no, of course. Yeah, I mean, I was sick once, and then I thought I was farting, but unfortunately, I shat my drawers.
Okay.
It happens. Like, don't tell me it didn't happen to you at least once. Mr. Perfect.
Little
This
do
is-
we know
this
he
is
actually
perfect.
meant something else, or they actually meant
They were
something
trying to maybe insult us or so.
else. Oh, were they?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure. I mean, if I don't know if the haters are here
I
already.
shipped upstairs a UK bus. It was enormous as well. Lol. Oh, Jesus.
You see what honesty gets you?
Yeah. There's not a lot of people here, everyone. But we
No,
had
but I
to we
don't
had
think
to be
we're-
next to the heart because a lot of likes the heart.
I mean, I don't want to say I forced you, but
But you forced me.
your heart is so big that you decided to do this again.
I don't like the heart. But that's okay. Oh, there's more people. I guess there's waves of people. Maybe there's more people who will be coming by. A real upper decker. Can I have a conversation with us? What is good is good.
I mean, I honestly also don't like Christmas all that much.
It's okay. It's a good celebration, I guess. It's just people make way too much out of it. Like way too much.
Yeah,
Like-
like this, but I've never been around people who make too much out of it.
I mean, the pressure of Christmas has always felt to me like more stress than, like it's supposed to be relaxation, but it just ends up being stress. A lot of stress and then relaxation. I'll give you that. Yeah, like after the New Year's, after Christmas Eve passes, and like my mom would cook for 2 days or some shit, and it was just like, I understand she wants to make it nice, but
I just associate it with like being forced to be with your family if you don't
also
want
that,
to.
yeah, also that, like,
And then eating
have-
way too much.
yeah,
You
like.
know, and it's just like, yeah.
It's so weird. Like you have to put pressure on it to be together. I'm like, why? Why do we have to be together now? And of course, all the airline companies and all the travel companies take advantage and they just spike up the prices as much.
I think
as they can.
honestly, if I would love my family a little bit more, I would probably love Christmas more as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you wanna have a conversation with us?
Want to try conversation? We're live on YouTube.
It's a lie?
It's just
Yeah,
rebranded
yeah.
Saturday.
No,
It's a lie.
you don't want to do live?
No. I don't like to show my face.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So,
You can
it's
hide.
about Christmas or it's about what?
Yeah, it's about Christmas.
It's about Christmas.
Yeah.
It's more about animals and Christmas.
Christmas and animals.
Yeah.
Just
You can stand
gonna
with your
be for many people.
the way you can.
If you
stand,
want, you can be with your back towards the camera.
stand with the back towards the camera, then nobody
I
can.
mean, I can be like.
It's not a lot. It's like 30 people.
If you stand with your back towards the camera, nobody can see you, right?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be like that?
Exactly. Yeah.
You can speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some questions about Christmas and then animals also.
Okay, Sarah.
So what do you think? Like, what is Christmas about?
This was about love,
Love.
unification of human being,
Yeah.
the birth of Christ, birth of Jesus.
Nice.
The most important, we have to celebrate Jesus.
Oh,
It's
right.
a very important days for us Christians and Catholics, also Jewish people.
And you are Christian then?
I
Oh yeah.
am Christian. I don't take
Yeah.
drugs. I don't drink. I only do nicotine. I only smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
Is Christmas about compassion to you? Is it like about
It's about about also to be born again. You know, like to try to
should we be compassionate during Christmas time?
yeah.
Yeah.
You said also like love, right?
Love and compassion,
love and
are
compassion.
all in life.
And-
We don't have much people anymore with love and compassion.
Right. And do you think like love? I mean, it extends to your family, right? Like,
Yeah.
or do you think we should extend it further than just your family?
No, it can be further because you can have friends, can be your
Okay,
your
so
family.
friends and family,
Very
should
close
we
friends.
should we include like people of, let's say, your whole country?
It can be everybody because Christmas is something to unite people people also to remember we are together on planet, on Earth.
Yeah.
We walk.
So all people.
We walk through the same difficulties.
What if people cannot walk? What if they don't walk the same as us, right? Like we walk on two
Should
legs.
we
What
have
if there's
love and
people who
compassion?
can't walk? Should we
I'm
have
handicapped. I don't see at night. I don't see by the sides. I have no eyesight. So
Should we be compassionate towards people who don't walk the same?
yeah, I don't walk the same. I don't walk the same as you. I
Should
don't
we
walk
be
the same
compassionate?
as you? I have a problem because I don't see by the sides. I only
Yeah.
see forward, and I don't see at night. So I don't walk the same as much people.
Should we be compassionate towards individuals who
Yes,
are intellectually
yes,
challenged,
yeah.
maybe, who are not as
there
smart
is
as us?
compassion with me, and I will have compassion of another person. I had a colleague when I was at high school, and he was on a wheelchair, and I used to help him to go upstairs. For me, we have to not only
Yeah.
Christmas, but the compassion for the human being should be every day.
So should we also have compassion to, let's say, dolphins? Dolphins.
Yeah,
Yeah. And how about horses?
yeah. I think all the animals are here because God created these creatures to be here with us, crawling, flying beneath, and we should take care of them and have compassion for them. We
I
should
like that.
look after them. We should be more helpful about the environment to keep all these creatures believed, created by God, to be living a normal happy life.
Okay. What are you gonna have for dinner for Christmas? Do you remember what
I
you
don't.
had last year?
I will be honest with you. I'm homeless.
Moments, yeah.
I stay at a hostel.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm alone in life. I don't think I'm gonna celebrate or gonna have a special thing to eat. I'm gonna eat the same as always, you know.
What do you normally eat?
Yesterday I had spaghetti bolognese for microwave. Today I have their ardapel puree and goulash to warm up. Yesterday my breakfast was included, today not. So today I had to go to supermarket. I ate pindakas with bread. You know, I'm gonna eat the same as always. What I can make with money can be pizza, can be a burger, can be
Yeah.
walk to walk.
Whatever you can get.
Whatever I can get for a warming meal. You know, I
Do you
don't
have
go
a
to
choice?
social facilities.
Can you choose for your meals, or do you have no choice?
The choice is about the money I have, you know.
Yeah.
I got money on 23, so of course the 25 I'm gonna make some great meal. Of course 24 I'm gonna eat well. Of course whenever I get paid from my social benefits, the first week I always eat what I cannot eat the whole month. I eat what I like, pasta, carbonara, or
Do you think your choices should be compassionate also when it comes to eating? Like, would you eat dolphins?
yeah. I don't eat every day the same. I eat sometimes only tuna, sometimes I share. You know, like today.
But do you
the
think it should be
pina
compassionate also towards the tuna fish, towards the cows, towards the chickens, towards the pigs, towards the sheep?
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Do you think we're being compassionate towards them when we pay for them to have their throats cut so that it consume their
Yeah,
flesh?
you're correct. You're vegan.
Yeah.
And I'm not vegan, but you know,
Why not?
I always thinking I don't eat red meat. I eat more fish.
But when you eat a pasta carbonara, then you're eating a pig, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the process there is a pig in the carbonara.
Yeah, yeah.
If I eat
So this
bolognese,
is-
there is cow on this.
Yeah, exactly.
I try to be vegan. I try to eat only like what I can. Like I like some like falafel. I like a lot. I try.
Yeah, it's good.
And I like sweet
Cheap
potato.
also. Yeah.
Sweet potato I like potatoes. Yeah, I can think more of being vegan. I ate already a vegan kebab. I try the best I can, you know,
Nice.
to be more thinking of people
Yeah.
Yeah. And animals.
and animals
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Because these creatures are created by God to be living with compassion,
Right.
you know, and to be with us. So
Right.
we're killing much. But I also think fish, something coming from the religion, from the Jesus Christ, because fish something different. I
Well,
don't.
they still have emotions, they still feel pain, and they still have an experience of the world. They look different because they don't have limbs. But if we were to cut off the limbs of a human being or of any animal, they would look exactly like a fish. Because if you think about it, that's all they are. They're just a body without limbs. But they still have a brain, they still have a central nervous system, they still feel everything. So if it's bad to do it to any animal, it should be bad to do it to fish also, right?
I think sometimes like when I think about a chicken hog, the way they cut the chicken, the way they kill the cows, the way they kill the animals. Yeah, you're correct. If you start thinking, it's correct to be thinking.
Yeah. Well, think about that when you
You're
move
welcome.
forward,
It's
yeah.
my pleasure. Sorry if I cannot answer what you expect.
That's fine, you know, like it's more difficult for you. You're in a difficult situation. I just think like if you're in such a difficult situation, first of all, I'm sorry that you're in that situation.
No, but
right?
like today I ate only vegan bread with a pindakaas and
Yeah.
caramel with chocolate half. It was on promotion, 50 cents. A pindakaas somebody gave me, so I just bought 2 pistolet and I had cercada chocolate. I try to do the best I can
Yeah.
to prevent myself to be sick.
Yeah.
So I eat well.
Sure, yeah.
I'm inside at the hostel. Yesterday I had breakfast included, so I ate egg. Eggs can be vegan, right?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
It's because it comes from an animal, right? And you know what happens to male chicks when they get born? So when they have hatcheries where they hatch chickens, and in those hatcheries, when a chicken comes out of an egg, they look. If it's a female, they go into the industry. But if it's a male, they go right into a blender because they don't produce any eggs.
Yeah, they
So
kill them directly.
kill
They blend
on
them up
the first day.
alive.
Oh, the
So-
male they kill directly.
So
The
the
female they're gonna take a time or they're never gonna kill.
The females
also
they
gonna
go to
kill.
farms. And they
Yeah.
go to farms to lay eggs, and when they no longer lay 7 eggs a week, maybe 5, they kill them also.
after 2 years or something
Yeah.
like that.
But with my situation, I try to be the best. Doing
It's
the best I
understand-
can,
it's-
you know,
it-
to
I
be-
c- we
the
can't
important
demand a
for me
lot
is
of
to be
you, yeah.
inside, have a place where I can shower, and the more important for me is to eat at least 3 times per day. Like
Yeah.
I have
We
there
don't-
arapel.
Just be wary about it, right?
Yeah,
we
I'm
can't
aware.
judge you in that
I try
situation.
to be more aware. I try to eat protein every day. I like protein a lot.
Get tofu, man. Tofu is the cheapest things you can get, and it's high in protein.
Yeah,
Like if you
it's
want to
high
eat
protein?
cheap, it's super high. I had a meal today with half a tofu. Like if you go to Albert Heijn, €3, 500 grams of tofu. You eat half of that, and you get like 30 grams of protein.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's €1.50. It's the cheapest way to get protein in.
Okay, so pretty.
You get some tofu, you get some sauce that you like, which you keep for longer. You mix that
How long
tofu.
you vegan?
4 years, 4 years and a half, something
And
like
you?
that.
6 years.
6 years. But before you ate meat,
Vegetarian. I was vegetarian for 20
Same.
years. Yeah.
and you?
Vegetarian for 7 years before that.
Before the 6 years.
Yeah, before the 4 years.
So 11 years in total.
Yeah, without meat, but
And you can grow.
You
big
American?
No, I'm from Romania originally.
Romania? Okay. And you from?
I'm from Amsterdam.
I'm from Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You've been Netherlands.
So do you have money for your next meal? Maybe I give you some money for
I
your
have
next meal.
€2.10 plus 2 bottles.
Okay, let me give you a little bit of.
And I try the best I can to be inside. The most important for me is to be inside. I like to go to church every Sunday. Saturday, a guy gonna pick me here for a festival, food festival.
Go and check out this place here.
Oh,
Maas.
okay.
You know Maus? Yeah.
Mouse I like, but
Yeah.
it's €8 the falafel.
It's €8 the falafel. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
cheap.
the
Can I
falafel
give
is
you a little
€8.
bit of money now?
How much is that?
Are you there yet?
€5,
Yeah.
10 cents. Is €8 is too much. Because €8, I'm inside, so I can stock my arapel in the refrigerator. My goulash, sorry to talk, I know you don't eat goulash, is a refrigerator. But later I have to buy something for today and tomorrow. So I don't wanna.
€8 is a lot of
€8
money,
is
yeah.
too much for one meal because I can buy. Sorry, you don't eat tuna, but I'm gonna buy
Buy tofu,
arrabbiata
bro.
penny.
Buy
I like
tofu.
arrabbiata penny.
Buy tofu. Get tofu and get a
Arrabbiata
side
penny
dish.
is cheaper.
But use that
not,
that
it's
money
the
only
cheapest.
for.
I
vegan
don't
food,
do
please.
nothing wrong. I only smoke cigarettes from. I don't even
No, I
buy
mean
cigarettes.
only for vegan food. That's what I said.
No, I don't buy nothing. Like I have food there. Later I'm gonna buy bananas, coffee, because I don't have coffee there. My breakfast was only yesterday. I don't know. I'm in there 7 days. Tomorrow gonna complete. I have to move from there to another hostel. A guy from the church gonna pick me there tomorrow because he make me the reservations. And yeah, to be vegan, I started thinking, you know,
It's
I watched
cheaper.
that movie from the chickens, you know, when they run away
Run,
from the
yeah,
chicken
yeah.
hole.
Yeah. Chicken run, it's called.
Chicken run. Yeah, in
yeah.
Portuguese it's fuga da galinhas.
Yeah, I
In
mean,
Portuguese
it's,
they call it.
it makes you think,
Chicken run.
Makes
Yeah.
you think.
Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, but have a nice day, man.
Have a nice day
Thank
and
you.
Merry
And
Christmas,
sorry, I
man.
don't want to show off my face because when
okay.
I have a job and when I have a home, because I'm said, hey, listen, I don't like even to be inside a hostel because there is tourists. They started making questions. Where you come from? What do you do? Also, you here? So what do you do? Oh, I have social benefits, and everybody keep themselves away from a person. Takes a benefit. Oh, so you be shitty, you take a benefit. And mostly you're tourists. They have money to be eating there, to eat very expensive meals.
Yeah. I hope you get your life on track. And
Good luck,
you
man.
No,
can
I'm
film.
already on the track because
Good, man.
I'm on the list for my studio. A guy called Veldwerker, he already met me on the street. He said, you have a place in the Moonstrom House. It's a place from the government.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm already on the way. I have the church helping me also because
Good.
I haven't smoked weed, only cigarettes. I try to be more normal, like I used to more healthy, to eating more bananas, fruits, vegetables. I ate another day a pasta arrabbiata you can eat because there is no meat in it.
Right.
Pasta arrabbiata.
Yeah. It's only
You eat?
It's only tomato. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I make it.
They have at Alberheim for €3 for microwave.
Okay, but we're gonna move on to the next conversation.
Okay, thank
Nice
you
to
so
meet
much.
you.
I appreciate for the conversation.
Cheers,
Sorry
man.
if I didn't answer what you wanted, guys.
That's
luck.
okay.
Right.
Totally fine.
It's difficult with homeless people too. isn't it?
Yeah.
You guys want to have a conversation?
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
It was my birthday yesterday.
Oh, was it? Oh, happy birthday.
Are you keeping live on YouTube?
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
Are we standing okay?
A little bit further behind. That's it. Perfect.
So you're here to celebrate your birthday in Amsterdam?
Our 30th birthdays. Yeah.
Oh,
She
nice.
turned 30 beginning of November, and obviously mine's today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool.
First time.
And your friends?
Best friends, yeah.
Best friends. Cute.
You from UK? Where are you from?
Wales.
Wales. I'm
Wales.
Chip, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lobo.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you. I'm
you.
Laura.
Laura
And Sinead.
Nice. Nice. Are you live close to Snowdon actually in Wales?
No,
That's
we're
north.
South
We're
Wales.
south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Close to Barry Island, where Gavin and Stacey is from. If you know Gavin and Stacey.
I don't know Wales that well. I would like to know a little bit more about Wales.
Yeah.
So we have some questions about Christmas actually.
Okay.
So first of all, what do you think? What is Christmas about for you?
For me, it's having time with family, I suppose, and we do believe in the birth of Christ. So also celebrating that and it not being too commercial.
Sure. And how about you?
It's all about the giving and the loving of family and bringing everyone close together, and it's about the trashy decorations and the glitz and the glam and the Christmas lights and the festivities,
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah.
Are you perfectionists about Christmas actually?
I
Because we
love
just-
Christmas. I love it. It's my
That's it.
favourite time of year.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
Okay.
I'm the
Same.
Grinch.
So, do you think Christmas is a time in which we should be more compassionate and more fair towards
Yeah.
others?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you think it matters if these others are from a different country, if they're with a different skin color or different sex or gender? No, it doesn't matter, right? What if they walk differently? They don't walk on two legs. Should we still be compassionate towards them?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't always walk on two legs.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Severely mentally handicapped. Would
Oh,
you
everyone
still-
deserves.
Yeah.
We're both working care, so
Oh,
we
okay,
work
yeah.
with people who need
have
a bit more
limited
help.
capability,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel that love in your heart for
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
people as well.
Yeah.
And how about like dolphins?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Should we be compassionate towards dolphins?
Well, they're quite intelligent mammals actually, and they'd be quite compassionate to us if we were in the ocean.
Yeah.
From what I've seen on TV studies.
As I said, yeah, so I'm not seeing them.
So would you be compassionate towards dolphins?
Well, yeah, why
Yeah.
Do you
not?
think- yeah. And how about horses
It's another living creature, I suppose. Yeah.
and dogs?
I got a dog, so yeah.
Yeah.
So what,
What
about,
about-
pigs?
Yeah. Pigs.
So yeah, we should be. Is this all going to come round
Yeah,
to
it's coming
me?
round to
and-
veganism,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but before you, like, what is your first instinct to say to that question? Without.
Bacon.
Okay, so it was like compassion, 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 and then
Food.
food. Okay.
It's
How does
how
it-
we've been brought up though. It's our culture. It's what we're used to, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah.
And if you're conditioned to show compassion a certain way, then
Yeah, because you go to some countries, they would make eat horse or dog or
But should compassion, because we started with asking about compassion, shouldn't we compassionately think, like not act strictly based on what somebody has told us to do? Because tradition is nothing more than you've always done it because somebody else told you to do it, and then you continue doing it because you enjoy it. But if that tradition inflicts on the rights of others, then shouldn't we change that tradition or adapt it? Because, for example, if you want bacon, you can have plant-based bacon. If you want to have a steak, you can have a plant-based steak. You can have every single food you want on a plant-based version. But if you don't choose to have that, then we're not being compassionate
then
towards
can't
these
you say that
sentient
that
beings.
person should show compassion to us regardless of our choices too?
Say that again.
You see what I mean, right?
Who should have compassion towards you?
Well, yeah, as well, because of our choices have respect and mutual boundaries.
But your choice is a choice to oppress animals. So why should somebody have compassion towards a choice to oppress somebody else?
we are, haven't we?
It's not a trap, no. Sorry.
It's not a trap,
This is
no.
not a
It feels
trap.
like this. It feels like we're meant to be
So
shamed
okay,
here.
so
I feel like
no,
we're being
no, no.
shamed.
So this is what I don't mind having a conversation about things because I think we should. Everyone's got their opinions and what
Yeah.
they think. But what I don't like is that it's like it becomes almost like, well, you eat meat. It becomes aggressive, rather than you've got a choice, I've got a choice. It becomes your choice is wrong.
But it is.
Up to now, it's
So
only been
yeah, so
asking
they were not
questions.
having a discussion then.
But, no, but let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If my choice was to exploit and slaughter a certain type of human being, would my choice be right or would it be wrong? Would you still call it it's your choice to do so, or would you say you should stop doing it?
If you were starving,
No,
and
no,
someone,
not if I was
no.
starving. If it were a choice, as I said, it's a choice. It's not a necessity. If it's a choice for me to exploit and slaughter a human being, would you still call it my choice, or would you say it can't be your choice when your choice regards a victim?
That's
completely
legality.
outside
That's-
the realm,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Can I
legality.
just,
Laura,
can I
like-
just address the emotional part of this? Just
Yeah.
because you're feeling trapped.
Yeah.
And that's absolutely not what we're trying to do.
No, we're not.
We're
We're not.
standing in front of the heart and we're actually talking about compassion.
Yeah.
And we did make it uncomfortable because what we did is we talked about like how should we like where should we stop our circle of compassion? And basically he and I are on the same page there. We think that we shouldn't stop at pigs or like yes dogs, yes dolphins, but no pigs. We think also pigs deserve compassion.
Yeah, they didn't choose to be born a pig.
That's-
A dolphin
that's
didn't
all
choose to be
that
born
we're
a
trying
dolphin,
to
and
do.
you didn't choose to be
So
born human.
We're speaking from the heart, actually. We're trying to say, hey, listen, pigs deserve compassion too, don't they? And so why wouldn't we then respect their lives? Only to make an optional choice. Like it's not a necessity. Like if you're on a deserted island and all you have to eat is like a pig, that's I
We
wouldn't
wouldn't.
judge you.
Yeah, we wouldn't say anything.
But if you're like, if it's Christmas time and you can go to the shop and you can
Yeah, we're
buy
being
a,
judged though. I don't
That's
appreciate
judgment,
that.
yeah.
how is that a judgment?
You've
Because
just
you're
said
bad people for eating meat
that
effectively.
if you was on an island
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you were to eat a pig because that's the only thing there, we're not going to judge you.
Yeah.
We're not on an island and we have a choice to eat a pig. So if we're going to go down and eat a pig,
We're just
gonna
judging the
judge
choice.
you.
We're judging the choice. If
Yeah,
you
but I
continue
don't
to do it
appreciate
forward,
that. I don't
we're
think
judging
it's
the
very
choice
nice,
to
very
oppress
kind.
animals.
And regardless of
Wait,
the
should we
choices,
not
so
judge
what
if
is-
somebody's kicking a dog on the street? Should we not judge the person kicking the dog?
But it's not about the judging. It's about what I'm saying is.
I don't get it.
I don't think it's compassionate to make a
I
choice.
don't think we're going to come on the same page here.
No, we're not. So,
No.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Run away. I should have been a bit more of a dick.
I tried my very, very best.
You tried, but they just became defensive instantly,
It's
and I
like-
really wanted to run into them, and you were like trying to be
I
nice,
was
and I'm
trying
like,
to like listen.
I really wanted to be like, oh, you fucking
Yeah, but, like,
hypocrites.
that definitely wasn't going to work.
No.
I was trying to keep it on board, but yeah, it was impossible. But it's so funny, isn't it? Like it's compassion, yes, yes. Dolphins, yes. Horses, yes. Dogs, yes.
what is your experiment?
We're asking people some questions. You want to try it?
Maybe.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh my. What kind of questions are we asking?
So
It's about animals and Christmas.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Can you go a little bit there, and I'll adjust the camera?
Mind if I film my friend?
Yeah,
course.
please go for it.
You're not gonna
You can publish it. You can do whatever.
It depends on you. You could embarrass yourself.
Okay.
The only thing that can happen is that you embarrass yourself.
All right, let's see what we do.
But we're not trying to embarrass anybody.
No, we're not. We're not your enemy. I'm Chip. What's your name?
Tamara,
Tamara. Nice to meet you. Where are you from,
Hold on.
Tamara?
the States in Michigan.
Michigan States. I don't know if I know. My sister lives in North Carolina.
Oh, nice.
But I love the States. It's one of my lovely places to be.
Well, we're happy to visit here. We have the States sometimes too. So
Yeah, I can imagine.
yeah.
So we're asking questions about Christmas. So what is Christmas about for you?
Ambiance, family, cozy, nice lights. I don't know. It's just a nice season to
And
be
also
happy.
love and compassion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should we be more compassionate during Christmas time?
No.
Should we be more
I think
fair,
we
more
should
compassionate?
Be compassionate all the time.
I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah.
I don't think it's
I agree.
wonderful for people to only do it at Christmas, but if they do, it's not a bad thing. It's just.
I guess it
should be a
reminds
standard,
us.
right?
It reminds us. Christmas reminds us to be compassionate
Yeah.
more than anything. Yeah.
So should we stop our circle of compassion at like family, like we love our family? And
I
that's
think I
it?
know where we're going with this.
Oh, you already
Okay.
you figured it out?
Are we
huh?
going? We're talking vegan and
Oh,
vegetarian, things like that.
She figured it
How
out.
did you figure it out so fast?
It's all about
She's-
compassion,
Yeah.
right? And
10
food
steps
and-
ahead.
Yeah, it's compassion and fairness. Yeah, you're steps ahead
So
of a lot of
we were
people.
gonna try to, like, where would you stop your circle of compassion?
Right. It's a
Yeah.
good question, right? Because
Yeah.
even within animals, they're all different. Like
Right.
a lot of them are
People-
very smart and they have their own cultures and
Right.
family and friends and
We just had a conversation with two girls. They seemed really lovely. They are really lovely, probably. But we had a conversation where we tried to say, like, should we love friends? Yes.
Right.
Should we love people who walk differently? Should we
Of
love
course, right.
intellectually challenged? Should we love dolphins? She said
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Should we love horses? Yes.
What
Should
about-
we love
yeah.
dogs? Yes. Should we love pigs? And then
Cows
she said,
and chickens, right?
And then, I said pigs, and then
Yeah.
she said bacon.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they basically got upset because all that we're trying to do is like, hey,
Yeah.
we should have compassion towards animals
Yeah.
as well, right?
It's just expanding perspectives, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Yeah.
Vegan yourself?
I was a pescatarian for a decade, and it was harder than I thought, but it was a while ago. And I love that now there's a lot more options for people who want
Right.
to eat however they like with their diet, and they have choices. Before, I think it was a lot harder, and now it's nice that it's recognized, and a lot of restaurants have options for people. It just seems like it's a bit of an easier thing for those that want that kind of a diet.
Yeah.
What do you think being vegan means? Sorry,
I have a
just to
friend
be
who's
clear.
vegan. For her, she does not eat animal products, except I do believe she has honey, and I believe she avoids leather as much as possible. But it depends on the person, right? A
No,
lot of
so
people are-
being vegan is not. I mean, obviously, some people can use the term however they want, as people use the term feminist also.
Yeah.
But if I was to bring it like as I do with feminism, feminism is to women what veganism is to animals. It means respecting their rights or fighting for their rights in a sense, right? So that's what being vegan means. It means respecting
an
the rights to
action,
animals.
not a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah. It's more like
moral
it's
principle.
moral principle of saying animals deserve to have rights and obviously following through with it, right? And the diet, the not wearing leather, everything else just follows through. Because if we lived in a society where we ate women, then being a feminist would also be a feminist diet, right?
Right.
And somebody would call themselves a feminist because they don't eat women or something, right?
Yeah.
But you see, like,
Yeah.
you see what
It's
I mean?
a whole
It-
lifestyle, not just a
yeah.
culinary.
Yeah, it's about the animals, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. So how do you feel about the situation? Because you said you're a pescatarian. I'm assuming you already consume animal products. We're not here to judge it, and we don't care about that. We used to do it too, but we're interested in what we can do going forward, right? Because for us, Christmas, as we said, it's about peace, about love. We come together, we enjoy our family, but then there's a dead animal on our table.
Sure.
Is that really peace and love towards everybody, or
Not towards everyone. Right?
not towards everyone?
Towards human beings.
Yeah, and we can adapt, right? Like we can choose
Absolutely.
to make the same meal, but on a plant base,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. There's a lot of good alternatives, and a lot of vegan food is absolutely delicious.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
fulfilling and wonderful. Absolutely.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's good
Would
that
you
you
would you
guys
say
are
that
doing
you agree with the moral principle
For sure.
that we should have compassion towards all living beings?
I agree. I think it looks different in different places, but it's a good discussion for people to have
Yeah.
and for people to be thinking about.
So, since you agree with the moral principle, does it mean that you're going to change?
I try to not eat meat it's not, I will be very honest, it's not as important to me as it used to be. I used to watch a lot of videos to inspire myself to not eat meat, just watching how it's all processed, and it's very disturbing.
But it drifts off after a while.
A little while, yeah. So
you get disconnected.
yeah, I feel better when I'm not eating a lot of it. It's more healthy. It makes me a happier person.
But is it really about your feelings?
No,
or is it
it's
about,
about
like,
more.
let's say it's a
Of
moral
course.
principle, right? So if it is a moral principle, let's say let's say not oppress women, you know, can you then say like, it makes me feel better to not oppress women, but I do it sometimes, you know, like,
No, I hear
you
what
know,
you're saying.
like,
Yeah, it should be a commitment,
doesn't-
not a sometimes.
yeah, if it's a moral principle, then it becomes really like, well, this is right and that is wrong. You know, like oppressing an animal, which you don't need to oppress, is wrong, and well, the other side is right. You
Yeah,
know.
I hear you.
So, would you say that you are willing to try
Oh yeah,
changing?
absolutely. It's not so important to me that I can't give up meat sometimes or change my diet
Appreciate
or
that.
And
phase
there's so
certain things
many
out.
vegan
Yeah.
restaurants in Amsterdam.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, you can spend your whole vacation here just
Yeah,
going to
well,
vegan
your food
restaurants.
here is amazing too. Everything here. It would be great to try some
Try the
other
vegan
things.
sushi bar, for example. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
yeah, a good
it's the
idea.
best sushi you can have.
Or Madre, it's a really good Mexican
Oh.
restaurant.
nice.
They make 3D printed meat.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice you
very
guys are doing
interesting.
this just to kind of get some
Yeah.
thinking and to inspire.
So I want to ask you a hard question. It's gonna put you on the spot, but it's a hard question, okay? How many more animals should be exploited, abused, slaughtered for you from now on?
It's-
Should it be 0 or more than 0? What should it be?
It's only the two, right? Well, I know
Yeah.
what it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Let's start with what it should be. What do you
well,
think
of
it should
course,
be?
if we're having this debate and we're agreeing with it, it should be 0, right?
It should be 0, and I
If we're saying
appreciate
it
that. Yeah.
Philosophically, yeah.
Do you think it can ever be 0 without you being vegan?
Without me being vegan.
Yeah. Because if you're not vegan, do you understand the responsibility you have or the position you are towards these animals? Because when you buy an animal product, you demand that they get exploited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it possible for you to?
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Actually. So back where I live, we have a lot of family farms where people will raise the cow and people will, for example, buy half of the cow. And someone I know actually she calls herself an ethical butcher.
Oh, God.
In those ways,
Well, I bought
whereas-
half a woman yesterday.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna tell you which half I bought.
If they're raised a certain way, I was curious if it's all to you the same or if the situation matters
Well,
a lot.
it's not about how they're raised. It's about the necessity of it.
Okay.
So if you are on a deserted island
And there's no meat.
and there's only you and a pig, you know, hey man, I don't judge you, you know, like
Survival.
do whatever, yeah.
Yeah, but when
That's
we have
fine.
grocery stores
But
and
when you can just
Uber
go
Eats.
to right, when you can just go there and get some plant-based food, then why would you kill this lovely cow that you've raised ethically? You know, like it's like I raised this, like I had a dog, and I raised him really well ethically. And I'm vegan, so I never need to eat meat. But you know, one day I felt like eating a dog steak. You know, so all of a sudden I shot my dog. Would you say, you know, I did it ethically? You know, like I did it quickly.
I would rather it be that way if you're going to do it than like factory farming it. But yes, I know. what
If
you're
you're gonna do it, yeah, obviously. Like if I was gonna kill a person, I'd rather do it in a way
it
where they
nicely.
don't feel pain.
saying. Do it nicely. Right?
Yeah, but if I don't have to do it, then I can't justify me doing it by saying that I did it in a nice way, right?
There's better ways of doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
It's true.
There's better ways of
Yeah.
doing the wrong thing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
So do the right thing. Try some vegan sushi.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And think about the moral principle and how you want to align yourself with.
I'll give you a card. There's a documentary. You don't want to see a documentary. You already watched that. But I think you'll enjoy the most important speech you'll ever hear.
Okay, I'll take
Do
a
you
look.
think you can watch that?
Yeah, yeah.
And
I'm
until,
heading tomorrow. I'll watch something at the airport when we're.
how about we
waiting
do
for a
this?
flight.
Until you watch it, you don't consume any animal products. Do you think you can do that?
I can do that today.
Not for me,
Very nice.
not for you, but for the animals.
Absolutely.
I
But it's
appreciate
also
you.
nice
You're
to
very
have you
open-minded. I
inspiring
like that.
people, and
Yeah.
It's good to have people's perspectives challenged, right? So
Yeah.
this is
Really
good.
nice, yeah. And you didn't embarrass yourself.
Oh, good.
Oh, you were really nice. Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice
Wonderful.
person.
Well, good luck with all of this. I
Nice
hope
to
you
meet
guys
you.
have a Merry Christmas as well. Thank you.
Cheers.
Enjoy Amsterdam. She properly didn't embarrass herself.
I felt like I talked to a politician. I don't know.
She was, I don't know, she was hard to gauge sometimes.
Yeah.
She was also even like, yeah, philosophically, yes. So she was always leaving some room for her to practically do something else.
It was a little bit of
But-
politician.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be a dick in the next one. Here you go.
But I can imagine that if I would be put on the spot, like I was a pescatarian, for a while, and if somebody would put me on the spot like that, I might have answered in the same way, like I'm not gonna commit to something immediately on the spot.
How long have we been together, Lodewijk? I don't know. We know each other for 2 years, something like that.
No, longer.
Longer? 3 years? No, 2 years.
I think we met through Anonymous for the Voiceless.
Yeah.
And I think it was 2022.
Yeah.
So 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 years.
And I remember I actually started to like you already on the WhatsApp group because I didn't even know you personally, but we were on the same WhatsApp group of Anonymous for the Voiceless.
We were trying
And
to.
we were like really having good philosophical discussions on that group. I think other people got a little bit annoyed with us because we were.
I remember they said stuff at the end. This is a
Please go
channel
and have
about
your
some.
philosophical discussion anywhere else. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But we were just going really well on our little discussions. And then I was like, I gotta meet this guy.
Yeah, it was nice. We had the. Hey Anna, nice to see you. Jake, Draculum, all the cool people. As I said, I'm gonna be a bit of a dick in the next one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit of
Oh
a.
my god, but with these two girls from Wales?
I should have been a dick, yeah.
No, you shouldn't have been like.
No, I should have ramped into them like a
What-
fucking
what-
truck into a
What does
bicycle.
that, what did that get you? They
Well,
already-
it gets they already were feeling guilty. They should feel very guilty.
yeah, but
for what they're doing.
That guilt is not gonna really make them vegan.
No, but it attracts the people, huh? The people will see it.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
It's well, I already thought this was very attractive. Like to see people to go in such cognitive dissonance mode, so quickly.
Instantly.
I mean, I was honestly trying to be as nice as I could, but she heard the word judge in when I said like, you're gonna be on a deserted island with a pig, I won't judge you. She's like, oh, judge, he used the word judge, this, and I don't want to be trapped. Oh my God, these people.
You're just gonna. We can't say Christmas and animals. We can only say Christmas.
Okay,
Social experiment?
hey, yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Oh, from the Netherlands.
Are you
I'm
keeping
local.
live on YouTube?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What's your name?
Danny.
Dan. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Let's do it. We're live?
We're
Or
live.
just filming?
Both.
It's both now, yeah. You might make a clip out of it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, he uses the other camera.
That's good. All right, ready?
Depending on what you say, of
Okay.
course, But
Yeah.
we're not trying to catch
Yeah.
you, right?
So what's the social experiment?
It's about Christmas. How do you feel about Christmas?
I feel it's very cozy.
It's cozy.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard that a lot today, huh?
Cozy,
yeah.
Cozy family time.
Family time. And
Is it a time when we? Is it a time that reminds us to be more fair and compassionate towards others?
I think there's something about hanging around Christmas. I think that's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's exactly what you're stating, but maybe.
Yeah. Should we be fair towards others? That's what I'm asking.
Should we be fair towards others?
Yeah.
I think
Compassionate.
100%.
Fair, compassionate.
100%. I think the human is flawed, but if we could be good, we should be that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So if we have the option to be good, we should be good, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if there's a person kicking a dog right here, right now, what do? Do you go and say something? Do you first of all wait? Do you first go and join them and are like, oh, let's kick the dog together?
Yeah.
Do you walk on by, say nothing, or do you say something or try to stop them?
If we kick the dog,
Yeah.
or we kick the dog, I would not do something about it. Or you're asking if what I
Yeah.
would
What
do?
would you do? Yeah. If you see somebody kicking a dog right
well,
now,
I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, why are
he's
you,
working out.
Huh?
He's working out.
Yeah, it's a workout.
the dog?
Like, yeah, because it's really good for the muscles, for the legs,
Yeah. You kick them with the leg. you
Yeah,
kick
yeah.
them with the punch.
Good,
It's a
you
good
know,
workout.
like,
Okay, I
good
mean,
cardio,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good example, but like, it would still be weird. So I'd be like, yo, why are you kicking the dog?
He's saying, well, yeah, don't worry, this is just my
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah.
What-
He's been doing it for
But I'll
centuries.
still be worrying though, because he's hitting the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you do? Would you join them? Would you
Join
say?
in kicking the dog?
Yeah. It's a good workout.
Join in kicking the dog? Well, I would not
For the
join
workout,
in
you know?
kicking the dog, no.
Is it because you're gonna sweat or why?
Yeah, that's the reason. Yeah, I don't
Would-
like sweating.
You can
What?
have a protein shake after.
But why would that be bad if he kicks the dog?
Well, because, I mean, for one, like, it's a public setting. No, I'm joking. No, because it's a dog. Don't hit the dog. It's you know.
What is it about dogs that you shouldn't hit them?
I think dogs have taken on a role of what you call it, like yeah, dogs are pets and they've taken a role of being like a part of someone's social life. And
Oh, but he's from a culture where they bring dogs into existence only to kick them.
He's Chinese, this guy.
well, then I don't want to be racist, man. Then I don't know what to
So
do.
then you'll encourage him to go
Well, if
for
I'm
it
in China, no. Or I want to encourage. Why would I encourage?
because it's his culture.
Why would I encourage anything? Like,
So you wouldn't try to stop him if you found out that that's his culture. You wouldn't try and stop him from kicking the dog.
well, like, what do you mean? Like, if there's someone kicking the dog right there, what do you mean? Like, I'm not gonna go and grab his leg, but I'll be like, yo, stop kicking the dog.
No, you can call the police. Like there's several things you can do,
I'll
right?
Call the police.
What
Yeah.
if it's a pig though? Like,
It's a pig?
yeah.
You see, that's haram right there. You know?
Yeah.
Haram, yeah.
No, it's okay.
What if it's a cow?
If it's a cow?
Yeah, he's kicking a cow.
If he's kicking a cow
Even
right
better
here
workout.
in the middle,
Yeah, a little
I'd
cow.
be
It's not a
very confused
Baby cow.
as to why the cow is here. That would be my first question. Second question is why is he here with the cow? And then the third question
He's a
is
farmer.
But
Yeah.
there's no farm here.
There's a lot of
He-
farms around them.
You
So
went
now.
right here.
There's a lot of
He
farms
was
around.
bringing
So.
it to a butcher,
Yeah, to a
butcher.
slaughterhouse. Yeah.
Okay. Well, so you see, in that case,
but he was kicking it in the
he's,
process.
he's like firming it up for
yeah, it's tender meat.
tender meat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, what is the question?
What would you do?
If he's kicking the cow here in public, I'd be like very confusedly looking at him, like, why are you kicking the cow?
Yeah.
So would you still
would you
try-
help in some way the cow, or would you ignore it? Would you call the police?
Well, I mean, cows are strong, so you know, if the cow is not responsive, you know, if the cow's like, you know,
No, the cow is like yelping. You know?
okay, then I'll be like,
The cow is definitely not
then I
enjoying
definitely call the police because you know they're kicking a cow in the middle of the sentence.
What if they're stabbing them?
They're stabbing them.
Yeah.
Well, I would very much be weirded out that there's a bleeding cow probably right here in front of me.
So it's just because you see it. That's your problem, right?
Is it only because it's weird, or is it also because it's wrong?
Yeah. What is it right or is it wrong that
don't
he's
know.
stabbing a cow?
Stabbing a cow.
Yeah, or kicking a cow. Would you think
kicking a
do
cow
you
is
think it's
wrong.
right or
Stabbing
wrong?
a cow is wrong. I think there's if this is taken towards veganism and etc.
Yeah, you just said that stabbing a cow is wrong.
Yeah, of course.
So then we should not slaughter cows.
I think you should. Well, I mean, I for one would love to live in a perfect world where we would not be needing to do those things.
Oh, a
that's
perfect
nice.
world would be a world where it's people
Well,
are
there's-
vegan.
He likes a perfect world.
I'm
He's an idealist.
I'm an idealist.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
I like
agree.
a perfect
I'm
world.
What are you doing to make the world perfect?
Well, a lot of things. I have my own ways.
Are you
of-
vegan?
I'm not vegan.
So you're not doing that. So
Yeah.
the one thing that you
There's
would
different-
consider it
different
perfect,
routes to
you're not
Rome,
making
right?
that choice, right?
Sorry.
So you're saying that the perfect world would be a vegan world, and yet you're not vegan. Why is
Well,
that?
not the vegan world. There's a lot of factors to make a perfect world.
But in a perfect, like I'm an idealist too, right? And I don't want this cow to be
Yeah.
stabbed. So why would
Well,
I pay
I think-
somebody to do that? For
I think the most important part is in all of this is look, we as humans we've evolved and there's this certain thing that's become such a norm to us that when we want to make something like that on paper is something like wrong, like slaughter and killing a cow, we want to but it's become a norm to us. So now we've come
Yeah.
to this point where people are like, yo, it is weird, it
Yeah,
is
you
wrong.
said it wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I think when you want to stand out from the norm that is now created, unfortunately, that's where it becomes the first step of awareness. And that's
Yeah.
very much what you guys are doing right here. So that's very good. But I think
Why is there a
you can't
but on that
force.
sentence?
Sorry?
Why is there but at the end of that sentence? Like
Where's there?
I don't understand that part. Like
No,
I
no,
understand
that's-
and everything that
well,
you just said made
yeah,
a lot of sense
yeah,
to me.
Yeah.
And then you go into but. What's the but
Well,
part? Like
Well, I was about
Yeah,
to say
you
the
were
boat
just, I'm sorry, but I do want to make
Yeah,
it
so
very,
the butt
make it
part-
very
what
clear
I-
that you
yeah.
like everything that you just said makes sense to me. Okay, do
so
your
what?
butt
So
part.
what?
Yeah.
What my butt
The
is? What
The
my butt is
Yeah,
is
not that butt.
my butt part is not that it's justified or
Okay.
I think the morality aspect of it is very like straightforward. It's
Okay.
it's how we grew as humans, and I think it's
it's
very-
wrong.
We agree.
I think to a morality sense, it's very difficult.
So is it right or is it wrong?
It is wrong, of course,
Yeah.
because you're hurting something, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
To an innate feeling of a human being, you're like, that's wrong to me. But what I'm saying is, in the whole societal world we've created,
Yeah.
I think
Which is not ideal.
It's my butt part is what you guys are doing is very right. I think though forcing change is difficult, and I think the first step is
Changing
raising-
yourself.
No, raising awareness
And changing
then
yourself.
exactly, and then asking someone if they're willing to change themselves.
Are you willing
Okay,
to
are you
change?
willing
If
to
I'm-
change your-
Yeah.
I'm very much I'm very much getting more and
You're in
more
the
aware
you're
of
in
what
the
I'm doing.
awareness phase
But
now.
forcing change is something that comes with time. And like,
So how many
if I'm
animals
not-
should be stabbed to death for you from now on?
Well, that's a very good question, and that's sadly something I'd have to live with till I further understand like what it is that truly is the principle of my
I
life.
think it's not.
What do you
it's
mean you
not
have to
something
live
you
with
have
it?
to live with.
Yeah.
It is actually that. It's not about you.
No,
know?
I
It's
know.
about the
I'm-
victims.
I'm
you know?
not the-
I
I'm
don't
not the
care so
cat.
much about that. You might have to live with the feeling that somebody was killed for me. You know? But
Secondary.
it's about the animals. It's about the victims.
100%. Yeah.
So what does it take to get you from the awareness phase to the let's do something about this phase?
Well, I think that's a very difficult question. I think that
If
just
it were
comes with
dogs,
time.
would you stop now or would you start?
Well, no, because that's not something I grew up to be knowing that we're eating
All the
dogs.
cows and chickens and pigs, all of them die off.
Yeah.
Sheep, all of them
But-
die
but
off
who-
from a
but-
virus.
but who's-
And the farmers already start saying we can farm cats and dogs.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna start eating cats and dogs or are you gonna go vegan?
Sorry?
Are you gonna start eating cats and dogs or are you gonna go vegan?
If they're now would shift to eating cats and dogs?
If there were no more cows, chickens,
Well,
pigs, or sheep to
I,
eat.
I mean, I'll eat like not cats and dogs because I've known that cats
So
and dogs.
with cats and dogs, you can choose to not consume them from day one, but with other animals you
Yeah,
can't. So
because-
why is it that you can't give the same consideration to them if you
Because-
are willing to make the change directly if it were cats
Yeah,
and dogs?
That's very interesting. But I think but no, I think that's the whole concept of we came to this world and I don't know like where did becoming vegan start with
But
you?
wait, 1 second, because let me be clear.
Yeah.
I understand your position where you're at, right? You're doing this because you've always done it. But you're an intelligent person, right? You're not just doing things because you were taught one way. You can think rationally.
Yeah.
And think rationally, when you say rationally, when we're trying to appeal to your rational side,
Yeah.
you say that it's wrong what we do to these animals. So don't you think you should make these choices rationally and not by emotions? Because when you're doing it by emotions, because you've always done it or because you enjoy it or because whatever it is that's making you do it, it's not a rational side,
Yeah.
because rationally you say it's wrong and you should stop doing it.
Yeah.
So why don't you apply your rational side and say I'm going to stop doing it then?
Exactly, but if something is so become innate with like your lifestyle or the life you're living, making a shift, you can't do that overnight. That's wrong.
Why
It's a
not?
force-
If you
because
go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
you have a choice
Yeah.
between
would.
exploiting an animal and not.
I would. But,
What do you mean you would?
Like I would. Like if I go to a restaurant, if there is a vegan option, I would do it. But still,
So
I-
why not go to restaurants that have vegan options then, because there's so
Yeah,
many?
yeah.
And why not when you go into a supermarket then choose the vegan options instead of anything else?
Well, I think that's a whole different conversation because I think.
But those are the choices that you have to make.
but
That's
you
not a
also
different
have- yeah, but
conversation.
you also have to look at it like this. I think the whole soup like I think the conversation here is like either being plant based or going for eating meat, and I think like a lot of like meat replacers are more harmful to a human.
They're
That's
not.
just-
First of all, we have studies showing that they're actually healthier. And second of all, it's not about meat replacer. I don't care if you eat meat replacer or not. Eat whatever you want, just don't oppress animals.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it's just like you and I were idealists, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But like just being an idealist doesn't really change the world.
Yeah.
We need to actually start making that change ourselves.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
So changing is difficult. You know, it takes time to learn new recipes and so on. And we can give you some resources to do that. Like if you want to do
You're
that,
selling me a meal plan.
no, we're not selling anything.
No, it's
But
free.
We give you something, and then you can do a 22-day challenge, and they send you recipes every day, and you can chat with people and ask them, how do you like? I like this food. How can you make it vegan? And they'll tell you. You can figure it out. But do you think that you want to be, you know, an idealist who says, like, this is morally wrong, but because everybody is doing it, and because culturally it's like this, and because I've grown up like that, I'm going to keep on doing it? Or are you going to be a leader, and are you going to take a step and actually just align yourself with what you believe in? You know? Are you going to be, you know, the passive idealist, or are you going to be an active idealist?
I think time will tell. I think that's the only answer.
What if we give you a resource to try a 22-day challenge? Will you try it? It's 22 days out of your life.
All right. Well, what's the resource? I'd like to hear it.
Yeah. So give him the.
It's called Challenge 22.
Yeah.
They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free.
What's
And it's people like
You
us.
just can't have to
what's the
scan
code?
that
What's
QR
that
code.
code? Free
This,
movies?
if you scan this QR code, it takes you to this website, and then they ask you a code. This is the code. But if you scan the QR code, you don't have to put in the code yourself.
We are animal rights activists by hobby.
Of course.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a little bit more
Because
for
I
hobby.
get- I
but
get-
like we're doing this because we're active idealists, yeah. And the people on challenge22.com,
Yeah.
they're doing it for the exact same reason. Nobody is making any money out of this, right? The ones who are making the big money are like the big agro firms, you know, like. There's so much commercials for meat eating and dairy and all these kinds of things.
Yeah.
We vegans, we don't have much money, you know. But
Yeah.
we're trying to say like, hey, we're standing in front of a heart here. We're talking to people who
Yeah.
are, you know, in their heart idealists.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get them to become active because the world doesn't change by itself.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody
That's-
changes. If everybody says like, yeah, I know that this is wrong, but we've been doing it for so long. You know,
Yeah.
like we said it about slavery, we said it about women's rights, we said it about gay rights. You know.
Yeah,
But
imagine
I
imagine
think-
if
I
I
think
slapped
we have,
women's asses every day, and you'd
Okay.
come and tell me, hey, what you're doing is wrong. You're objectifying these women, and I'm like, huh, you're right, it is wrong.
Very
And how many more women's asses are you gonna slap?
Exactly.
Well, time will tell. We'll see.
we'll
Maybe
see.
I'll slap a couple more asses.
I think there's a.
You see, like
No,
it's.
I like the whole like comparison you're making. It's interesting. And
Because when there's a
shocking,
victim,
but-
when there's a victim
yeah.
involved, it doesn't matter if the victim is an animal that you see it in some way, or an animal that you see it in another way, or a human that you see it in some way or another way. To them, their life matters to them, and their experience matters to them. For you to just intervene in their experience and say, "Well, I get my 10 minutes of taste pleasure, so fuck your whole life," it's kind of insane, isn't it? Like we gotta think about more than just ourselves. Even if we were brought into, I'm not blaming you for being in this situation. You were brought by your parents. I was brought by my parents in this situation. We live in a world where everything just puts us in that direction. But we as rational beings, we gotta act rationally. We can't just justify being irrational by saying, well, it's the easiest way to be. Because if we're acting irrational, then how are we any better than animals when we say we're better than them? We're not. So where are we going with this? We need to stop.
I mean, it's an interesting conversation. I hope I can also, give you guys a perspective to it. But I do think, though, with anything, any cause or whatever, I think the first step is talking to people and getting into their minds to understand where you guys are coming from.
Yeah.
You guys are doing that very well.
We're hoping though it's more than just getting to your mind.
Yeah.
We hope
Yeah.
that it actually.
But that's with anything,
Because
right?
the reason
I would
the
hope
reason
someone
we're
would
here-
not be racist. And
Exactly,
the only thing I can do is
exactly.
talk to them and tell
Exactly.
them, like, yo, don't be this.
We can't
it.
force you
But
into
we're-
the
Exactly.
decisions
that's
that
my,
you're
but
making.
that's my whole point.
Yeah.
Like, I would, like, I can be, and my girlfriend, she's pescatarian.
vegetarian.
Pescatarian.
Almost vegetarian.
Good.
No, I'm joking.
That's one step removed from
Exactly.
vegan.
And
Let me show you. Wait,
that-
before we do that.
you
You're a vegetarian, right? I want to show you
You're
this.
not gonna kill me or something, right?
No.
It's gonna put something up your ass. Huh?
Okay.
So they put their hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, and then they inject
she's
semen in their vagina.
Whoa. That's
It's called artificial insemination, and they do it to get them pregnant so that they produce milk, so that we have cheese.
And then they take the babies away.
Then they take the babies away. She knows it. Yeah, they kill the male babies, and the females they kill them when they can no longer get them
Should we
pregnant
just
or they're
take
not
this vlog
producing
into
enough.
the McDonald's?
I mean,
Let's take it to the Mao's here. That's,
To the what?
that's a vegan place.
Mao's.
here.
Falafel though, hey?
It's amazing falafel.
If you like
Yeah.
falafel, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
That's an amazing place.
I
They've
know.
got good fried fries as well.
And at McDonald's they also have vegan options if you want to go to
100%.
McDonald's.
Or-
Yeah.
Which are actually the McDonald's vegan chicken is better than
There's just so many
many
options
people say
today.
that,
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Like nowadays, like a lot of us we're waiting. We're sitting in this position waiting for everybody else to make the change. Where in the reality we already have the options there, and if we don't take advantage of them, because that's why we speak to people, so that you can take advantage of these options. Because the more people take advantage of them, the more options will become available, and the less animals are exploited.
Yeah.
So we can't force you into anything choice. Like I can't police you. I'm not going to follow you. What you do afterwards, you do what you want. Just be aware that when you make these choices, an innocent animal, somebody who feels like you do, somebody who has emotions, somebody who thinks, who has an experience of the
family.
world, has a family, feels love,
yeah.
is all going to be. They're going to be treated like an object and killed.
No, sorry. No. I mean, I think we're on the same. I think, idealistically, we're on the same line, like with the thoughts. I
But
think
you need to move forward. man.
practicing.
You need to move forward.
Practicing. I'm moving left. You guys are moving right.
It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can do that. You can start with your next meal. Make your next meal vegan.
Sure, let's do it.
And then after that, see
Let's do
what
it.
your next new meal. It's really like, listen, we've been vegan for many years.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's only about changing. She doesn't find it hard to be vegetarian. Do you find it hard to be vegetarian? No, right? No. It might have been hard in like the first month because she was like, oh, what do I eat and blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
But it's like that. And then after a month, you're like, I'm vegan now. Fine,
Yeah, no, I get it.
And then you maybe speak up also for the
Yeah,
animals
if-
sometimes,
Yeah.
Be
no.
proud that you're vegan then, because
Yeah.
you're not only like the passive idealist, you're actually saying like, I don't agree with this, therefore I am not doing it.
Yeah, I'm not just a follower. I'm a
Alright.
thinker. I do because I think it's wrong.
I
guess
mean, let me just say this, right? I've heard you guys' message. I will think about it. I will have a vegan meal sooner or later. But I think spreading awareness comes to speaking more than just to me. So maybe
there's a
more-
documentary there called Dominion. On
Yeah.
the,
I'll
can you,
check
can you
it-
give
I'll
that a
check
watch?
your QR code out.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, it was nice speaking to you guys. And Merry
Cheers.
Christmas.
Hey, have a good one. It's very difficult to be mean to this guy.
Sorry, what?
It was very difficult to be mean to this guy.
Yeah, but we did a good cup, bad cup routine so well.
We did it pretty well, yeah. Yeah.
I even went to stand on his side. So,
Yeah,
to
I
look
saw that. I saw
at-
that.
Like
yeah.
we're both idealists, Yeah.
You're a hater. Oh, Robin. You've been here so often. You're a
Let's
page shield by Animal Egg. Stop it with that nonsense. But we gotta stop telling them that we're gonna be making clips. Just they're live on YouTube because I don't know. First of all, I make clips, very few clips, and third, I don't want them to be careful. Like I just want them to be open towards what they're saying. I want them to, because I don't want to capture them or anything. I just want them to be open because if they become politicians, they'll just say what we want to hear, and that's not what I want out of conversations. I just want them to be actually honest about the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's not.
Let's.
You're live on YouTube. That's fine. Yeah.
Somebody said being vegan is like pounding sand.
It's like what?
It's like pounding sand.
Pounding sand.
Hitting sand.
Why? What's that have to do? Because we respect animals? How dare we respect animals? How dare
Pounding
we?
sand, but sand doesn't feel anything.
Yeah.
Sand is not sentient.
You have animals and what? Animals will not go to heaven. Oh, brother. Think about real salvation. You can take that whole salvation, you can take it, bundle it up in a little bowl, make it baby shape it in the make of a dildo, and then shove it up your ass. Salvation.
Oh, God,
How about we
yeah.
just don't oppress anyone and we respect everybody?
Yeah,
How
but
about we just
God.
have a nice life where
But
we
God.
respect everybody?
My
No.
book says that we should kill animals.
Oh, just that's what I mean. Like, how about if you're so worried about humans and their existence and their and salvation and all this, it means you care about humans. So if you care about humans, shouldn't you care about every other sentient being also. The reason why you care about humans is because they're sentient. It's because they have an experience of the world, not because they look exactly like you.
Yeah, but you know,
Because they walk on two legs and
Jeremiah
have.
3:14, whatever,
Yeah.
you know, blah blah. Go away with your logic. My book just is right.
I'm just like, be logical. Yeah, like that's what I was telling this person also. Be rational. Don't be emotional about your
But
choices.
also be a, you know, don't be a follower, you know. It's
Any
like-
tips to make tofu taste better? Yeah, so I do this one thing now where I buy from the supermarket grilled veggies. You can buy them frozen everywhere where you find. You put them in the either air fryer, or you can put them in the what do you call it, microwave, to defrost them. Then you put them in the blender, blend them, put some garlic, salt, a little bit of spices, marinate the tofu in it, and then just air fry the tofu. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, and I make a killer tofu scramble.
Tofu scramble is also delicious, yeah.
First of all, you have to use black salt, or also called kala namak, and you can get it at like Indian stores. It really gives it a good kind of sulfury taste to it.
Yeah.
And then you add some turmeric, and like I add like a ton of spices. It's like a ton. And then you add some tahini also when making the scramble to make it a little bit more thick.
Tahini.
People love like my father-in-law. He was like, "Can you please make me like a tofu scramble that I can take home so I can eat your tofu scramble for a week?"
Damn.
Yeah, I made him like a big bucket full of tofu scramble.
If you love animals so much, why do you eat their food? I made a joke. I'm smart. I don't eat their food. What are you talking about, bro? We grow specifically to feed them. Oh, but I made a joke. If you love animals, if you don't want to cut it, if you don't want to stab animals, then must mean you love animals. No, brother, I don't love animals. I respect them. I respect animals simply because I don't want to stab them. Oh, we must stab animals in the throat.
The true colors are showing.
Yeah, red and blue and white.
Like a duchy.
Yeah, Robin is a person who comes to this channel for a while. He's been coming. I think he's one of those shills because he always comes and says the same shit that makes absolutely no sense.
Robin, would you be happy if somebody would punch Chip in the face?
If you're vegan, then why do you have fangs?
Where's Robin? Robin, would you be happy if somebody comes and punches Chip in the face? Robin. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. He won't answer you. He also doesn't answer questions. All he does is bitch and complain and then say that animal agriculture is amazing. Exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals is amazing because we've always done it and because God says it's okay. Of course. Chip read the answer. No, you didn't answer, bro. There's somebody else who said yes, that they want to see me punched in the face.
Of course, yeah. I was totally expecting Robin to just say yes.
Animals are important, but only as objects for my entertainment, says Mike. They can either be pets or food. They cannot be anything else.
Chip is a guy who stands in the street. He doesn't need to do that. To have conversations with people about maybe not abusing animals, and you want him to be punched in the face. What does that say about you?
Why is everyone so against God? Why did he ever do to you like it's mind-blowing? Well, I don't personally have a problem with God. You can believe in whatever you want. Flying spaghetti monster, Tofunia, whatever God you want to believe in whatever you want. My problem is when you start using your belief system to justify oppression. When you're using your belief system to justify oppression, then I'm going to start mocking your belief system because it deserves mocking. Because an all-compassionate, all-knowing God would not possibly approve of you using their name to justify oppression. So no, that's my problem with it. So if you don't want to have a problem with God, how about you stop using oppression to justify? How about you stop using your God's name to justify oppression? Okay? Because it's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure that even logically speaking, an all compassionate, all knowing being would not justify oppression. Every time I see you online, I go eat a steak. Oh, you should subscribe then. You're gonna die so much faster.
What are you doing?
We're asking people some questions. You wanna try it?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Nice, come and stand here.
All right.
What's your name?
Eric.
Eric. Where are you from?
I'm chill.
Angola and Lisbon.
Angola, Lisbon.
Yeah.
And you're here on a holiday?
I moved here 2 weeks ago.
Oh, you moved here.
We
Nice.
sold everything in Lisbon and came here.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
What attracted you to come to Amsterdam?
The people seem cool, all the Dutch people I've met. It's flat, which is
I'm
cool.
from Amsterdam. I'm cool.
You're cool.
There you go.
I am cool.
Also, what a bad time to move. Winter? Why did you move in the winter?
It's like in the gym. You start hard, it hurts, and then it makes it easier.
You
Okay.
thought about this.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I
Also,
like
the
that.
landlord kicked us out. We have nowhere else to go.
Ah, okay,
so we
okay,
move
okay,
out of the
okay.
country.
Okay, makes
Fair
sense.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Christmas? Do you like Christmas?
I like Saturnalia.
I like
in
that.
Rome.
I like
you know,
Saturnalia.
and they used to do all the orgies, and the masters used to serve the slaves. I like that one.
Fuck yeah.
And New Christmas we
I
the
love
New
it.
Christmas
I like
we
this
have,
guy.
It's
Okay.
not Christmas. It's just a reason for people to spend money during the winter. It's Christmas.
Yeah, you're
Thank
the
you.
same.
Yeah, I'm the same as you. I'm exactly the
I
same
like
as
the
you.
food though.
Yeah. So, what do you think about? But do you think that because a lot of people use Christmas as a reminder that we should be more compassionate and more fair towards others?
In front of a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was telling her, you want to take a picture in front of the house? I was very being ironic.
It's exactly like me. I'm saying exactly that. I don't like the heart.
No,
So.
man, like, be nice every day, like it's,
Yeah, be nice every day.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's give to people. Let's be nice and blah
So-
blah blah. And it's like, yeah, cool. Now in the winter, we're about every other day. You know what I mean? I think it's hypocritical.
So if you had the option between being nice or not being nice, what should you do? Even if you let's say
Be
you
nice to who deserves it. Don't bother being nice with people who don't deserve it.
okay, but like when it comes to being nice or not being nice, let's with your choices. If your choice is nice towards somebody and your this other choice is not nice to somebody, you don't know them. Is it okay? Which one should you choose?
I mean, I live my truth. In my truth, I try to be nice.
Yeah.
Maybe in my truth, what is nice is not being nice in your truth. That's your truth. I live in my truth.
So for
Yeah, you have your
example,
own morals, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
so for yeah, go.
So, do your morals include that we should also be nice to animals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
also chickens and pigs and cows.
The stuff we eat.
Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the individuals we oppress to eat. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we oppress each other. So
So in
even
your-
before
we?
oppressing
But
animals.
in your
Are
truth,
we?
it's a bad thing that we oppress these animals.
Yeah.
It seems.
I mean, just any type of oppression.
Yeah.
We oppress each other as humans in a lot of different ways. We oppress animals. I mean, we live on a built system that exploits and oppresses. So, for one
Right.
to laugh, the other is crying. I
So-
think that's the problem. That's the problem.
But do you think when it comes to animals specifically that you have a choice between oppressing an animal and not oppressing an animal?
Yeah, I would never oppress an animal.
Yeah, but if you so that means that when you buy an animal product, do you think you're supporting the oppression of an animal?
Of course, it's supporting the industry for sure.
Yeah, are you vegan?
No. So in the way I understood is I make a balance. I was vegan for a while, I was vegetarian for a while. My body asked for meat. The way I see it, it's like I don't want to support the industry,
But
but
you
I want
are.
to eat meat.
But you are supporting it, right?
Because that's pretty much the only way I have, unless I raise my own chicken. If I raise my own chicken, I don't feel bad for
How about
killing
you
them.
don't consume any flesh of a sentient being?
How about not consume any flesh from any living being? Plant is alive.
I would die otherwise. That's the only thing I have, right?
It's transfer of energy, bro.
but you could
plants
thrive.
Don't feel pain. Plants are not sentient. Plants don't have a central nervous system.
I
Yeah, they're
worked
not
with plants for a long
individuals.
time, man. I love those the same way I love a dog. And this is a discussion
Really?
I always have. For me, it's a transfer of energy. For me, the problem is not eating an animal or eating a plant. For me, it's the same. The problem is how you're going to kill it and how you're going to exploit the
if you-
suffering.
Oh, so
That's
if I
my
choose
problem.
to kill you, the problem isn't that I choose to kill you, it's how I kill you, correct?
In a way, it depends on why you're killing me. If you're killing me for a ritual to benefit yourself,
Yeah.
yeah, animals kill each other. Animals do drugs.
Animals
are
rape
gay,
each other.
Animals.
Yeah, so
do
we
the
should
same
rape
thing
each
we
other
do.
also because animals do it, right?
Well, we don't need to rape each other.
We
but
also
do
don't.
rape
We
each
also
other.
don't need to. We also don't need to eat animals.
But
We also don't need to eat flesh. So it's the same thing, right? So just because we don't
It's
need
just
to do it,
protein.
should we do it?
No, it's just protein.
Protein
get
is from
protein
other
from
sources.
plants.
I know. Chickpeas have more protein.
Sorry?
We're in the middle of a live stream. So
Sorry, we're in the middle of a conversation. Okay, yeah.
No, I get where you're trying to go, but for me, a plant suffers the same way as an animal.
But how could they suffer?
Science-
Where does the suffering come from for a plant?
I mean, it depends on how you see it. You know, and
Where
how
does the
you feel
suffering come from for you?
it. Bro?
Which biological part of your which part of your body generates suffering?
Well, nervous terminology, you could say.
Nervous system,
And they
man.
say that the insects and the
Where
plants
does
that
the-
have a nervous system.
Where
they
does
have a
where
field,
does
bro.
the experience lie?
They have a field, man, and that depends on what you believe. They have a field. They have a magnetic
They have a
field.
field- magnetic
they
field.
Enter and they are part of the
Okay,
ethereal.
okay.
field.
So then should you kill? Should you? I also thought you were
Bro,
rational,
I
but you're
went through
not.
this conversation so many times.
Dude,
It's another one.
But like
Yeah, so-
plants,
so you should-
plants are not sentient.
Yeah, they're
right?
not sentient
that's
beings.
That's
They
just
are.
a scientific fact. Would you agree or not?
Cool. The scientific fact is the Earth is flat, and there's a dome on top of us.
The
That's a
Earth is
scientific
flat. The Earth is flat.
Of course not.
Yeah.
But at some point, some people can prove to you
Never.
and say it's a
Never.
science. And at some point, you
There
should
was
believe
never
it.
science
So-
saying that
And
the
there's
Earth
a
is
God who's
flat.
going to judge you. and
There
there's
was
a hell
never
and
that.
there's
There was never
There's a
that.
scientific
That's
consensus
bullshit.
now.
There was never that.
There's scientific consensus now.
Jesus
How
Christ.
about the fungus?
plants-
How about the mushrooms?
There's scientific.
They're not sentient.
Listen, there's scientific consensus now that plants are not sentient. There's no evidence whatsoever pointing us in the direction of saying plants are sentient. Right?
That's
You
okay.
can say that, oh, but I do believe plants are sentient, but then you're saying that based on zero evidence.
Bro,
Zero.
a tree's alive, isn't it?
They're not
Yeah.
sentient. Bacteria is
This
alive.
brick is dead. This is not
Sentience and
sentient.
life are two different things. Are they
Yes,
not?
but the way I see it is like you're taking life from this life into your life the same way the sun gives us.
But do you
life.
know why sentience matters?
Yeah,
Because sentience.
it's consciousness.
No, because they
Right,
have an
it's
experience
awareness.
of
And
the world.
plants don't have
It's
that.
awareness.
They
It's
have
an
an
awareness
experience.
if they're ripping off your arm or not.
So with
They don't have
sentience.
that.
So with
I don't
sentience.
believe that.
So you believe that plants are sentient
Yeah.
based on zero evidence?
Not evidence,
What
my
is that?
experience.
Your
What's your experience? Can you prove? Can
I
you
was
tell
a
me?
farmer for 5 years, bro.
A farmer of
There-
plants.
the way-
Therefore,
yeah.
you know that
And what?
plants
And
are
how
sentient.
are
The
plants
way you
sentient?
talk with plants, the way you see them grow, the way you become attached to it.
It
and
doesn't
the fact
sound-
that the energy. Drop some LSD and talk to a tree.
So you talk to trees?
All right, here we go.
Be careful not to kill any plants today.
Yeah.
Be careful. Don't walk on grass.
Don't drop too much LSD, by the way.
The fuck? This guy was dumb as shit.
You should drop some LSD. Because he's a farmer for 5 years.
He was a farmer. Have you not
Therefore,
seen?
the way you talk to plants, that's how you know that
You
plants
see
are
them
alive.
grow. You
Yeah.
talk to them. You see them
Yeah, you
grow.
have feelings for them, and then you know that they have feelings back. Because
My
I
penis
have-
is conscious.
like-
I talk to my penis. I see my penis grow, and therefore it's conscious.
Of course, yeah.
It's
I
sentient.
have feelings towards your penis. therefore your penis has feelings.
I don't think
towards
you've
me.
seen it grow yet. No,
No, but that's basically what he's
it's
saying.
exactly what he's saying. If you
Yeah.
see something grow and you have feeling
you
towards
talk
it, then
to
it's
it.
consciousness.
I talk
and
to
they
this
talk
plant.
to it.
I have feelings towards this plant.
Yeah,
This plant must have feelings back.
yeah, of course.
That's my truth.
Makes
and I
sense.
dropped LSD, so
Yeah.
now I know it for sure. Even though there is zero actual evidence for it, but who cares about evidence? Who cares about science, huh?
And FYI, this guy was saying such nonsense. No scientist ever believed that the Earth is flat. In fact, the Earth being round was often being told by a lot of scientists. A lot of people were saying that the Earth was not flat because of how the ships would sail. Like, it's so insane that he thought, no, well, that's what science said. Science never said that. That's bullshit.
But even if at some point, to the best of our knowledge, the Earth was flat, then it doesn't make sense to think something else at that point, right? Because if you don't have any evidence for a claim, then you shouldn't believe in it. It's like saying like, oh, there's little man living on Mars, and you're saying, no, it's not. Like, do you know every part of Mars? You know, do you know for sure that there are no little? Yeah, we have satellites. We can see. No, but they live under the ground. They're little men living on Mars. I know it for sure. Like, what evidence do you have for it? I have zero evidence. No, I dropped some LSD. No, I know it for sure. You know.
I wonder if you cut his head off, does he lose consciousness? And if you keep the rest of the body alive, so somehow
you have to drop LSD and then you find out.
Yeah, you have to. If you drop the LSD and you speak to a tree, then trees are sentient.
By the way, I dropped LSD and I still don't believe plants are sentient.
Leftists can be the worst ignorant sophists. They tend to be when it comforts them. Comfort seems to be the highest good in that bubble, unfortunately. Sophism is the grandfather of fascism.
I don't think it has anything to do with leftists.
I also don't think it's necessarily to do with leftists, but yeah, I agree with the sophism stuff. I am starting to believe we get the most active vegan simps.
But thanks for the donation.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's very, very nice. But I don't want to associate veganism with left or right, because it's simply not. And the moment people do, then it divides us even more. You know, we need leftists to go vegan. We need rightists to go vegan. We need centrists to go vegan.
I think Renee said he seemed liberal, and it just disappoints me all the more. I guess I get that. I get the disappointment.
I liked him from the beginning.
I also thought he was cool. I thought he was like, well, finally a rational person.
But when he started to speak my truth.
Said that?
He said that a couple of times in the beginning
it.
of the conversation. And that's when I thought, okay, this might go wrong, because every time somebody uses the word my truth, I end up disagreeing very hardcore with them.
I had a girl tell me that the earth is in the shape of a triangle.
Okay.
It's the last video I posted, yeah, and she said it's because through meditation you can find out if it's really in the shape of a triangle.
It's so bad that, you know,
I think that's why I hate meditation like that.
Oh.
It's because of people like that, Lodewijk. It's because people who come up with this bullshit like, oh, I meditate. I know that the shape of the earth because I meditate. How can you possibly know the shape of the earth by meditating? That's stupid. It doesn't tell you, it does not. You can meditate on the triangle earth and you can meditate on the circle earth, and it would not tell you ever more if it's one way or another.
Yeah, I know. I've been meditating for 20 years, as you know, and I just came back from a meditation retreat as well. And I genuinely love meditation, what it has taught me and so on, you know. But it didn't make me crazy like some people. And that's why I don't like discussing it also sometimes with people, you know, because when I talk about meditation, it's about mindfulness. It's about, you know, really opening up to, you know, your mind and
emotionally
seeing what is happening there, and, you know, like trying to have an objective, you know, perspective on really what's going on inside your mind, inside the mind. It has nothing to do with all this, you know, bullshit. You know, not for me at least, you know, but there's so much bullshit around it. It's just tiring. But, you know, even nowadays, you know, psychologists are prescribing mindfulness a lot.
Yeah, it's a good way to do. You guys want to have a conversation?
Yeah, meditation is a bit more than just mindfulness, but, you know.
You guys would be a great couple. Well, Lodewijk is married.
I'm taken.
Yeah. I can't meditate, says Lynn. It's okay.
You can learn to meditate.
Yeah, you can learn it.
And you know, it's very shitty in the beginning because your mind is all over the place. But that's part of it, you know. And it might feel hard, but that's also part of it. You just have to observe that. You know? Observe the distractions and how hard it is. And, you know, take that meta perspective, you know.
I was gonna say it's like being meta, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
I think I'm meta a lot. I just don't call it meditation.
So, like you said, like you were on a meditation day, right?
Yeah.
You found it boring.
Yeah.
So you should have observed the boringness. Like, what is that boring, you know? And then, like, how does it feel boring, you know? And then really dive into it. Like, what is boring? And then, how does it, like, where does it sit in my body, you know? Like, what happens in my mind when it's boring, you know? And if you take that perspective, within 2 seconds, it's not boring anymore. Then it becomes interesting, because now boring is interesting, you know. That's the if you take that route with meditation, it can give you a lot. Like,
Yeah, it's like an introspection thing, right? Where
Right.
you're trying to meta-analyze your own emotions and your own responses to things.
yeah,
Yeah, I do that also, but I don't call it meditation because I don't.
yeah. But meditation is just sitting down and doing that exclusively for an extended period of time.
Yeah,
At least that's the meditation I do.
I do that like 2 or 3 times a week
There are
before
also
bed.
people
It's
who
good
do
to do.
meditation and chant to Shiva or something. That's
Guy on the right still calling people an idiot, lol.
sorry, what?
Somebody's calling people an idiot. Chip, this is just self-aggrandizement, aggrandizement, I can't read that word. And not really to convince anyone from the interaction I see. I don't know what that means. You think that we're doing this to feel better? No, we're not. And FYI, there were a lot of people who were convinced to go
I do
vegan.
enjoy this.
Yeah.
I have to admit. I
Yeah.
probably, I know, if I wouldn't enjoy it so much, I wouldn't be doing it yet.
No, I also enjoy the conversations. I just don't do it to feel better. Like some people say, oh, you
No.
do it to feel superior. I don't feel superior at all.
Like that, no, for sure.
I don't
not.
get it. Why would anybody feel superior? Like, do you guys feel inferior? Is that it? I think some people just feel inferior more than anything. Cause
That's the thing, yeah.
yeah, I don't feel superior. So
If somebody feels guilty, it's like, okay, that's your feeling. And I'm not
Exactly.
trying to make you feel guilty.
exactly. Oh, we have a problem who says something about being gay. It's cool. Being gay is cool. If you say gay on this channel, we call it cool. So
Gay is cool, right?
Gay is cool. Yeah.
And it means happy and joyful,
Yeah. And cool.
cheerful.
Yeah.
But I did like the guy. He said to his girlfriend, "Shall we take a picture in front of the house?"
Well, the funny thing was that his girlfriend started saying, I think, giving him hints about how animals eat other animals, because his girlfriend said something, and then he's like, "Yeah, animals eat other animals." Like, okay, who cares what other animals do?
Yeah, she wanted to be involved in the conversation.
Yeah.
But I don't think she liked that he walked out as well. Because she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, "Why are you walking out?"
Chip, are you against eating meat as a whole or just factory farms? I'm against the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of sentient beings. I don't care if it's. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I don't want to be on live.
Say it again.
No.
You can be off camera if you want.
Yeah, I'll be on camera.
You want to come closer if you're off camera? You're not going to be on camera, so you can trust us, but you can come a little bit closer. A lot of like you can.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
yeah, perfect.
It's just, yeah. What's the social experiment?
What's your name? I'm Chip.
Taryn.
Nice
Maddie.
to meet you. Nice to meet you, Maddie.
Nice to meet you.
What are you guys doing?
So we're asking people about Christmas because we're sitting in front of a heart. We're asking people to be more compassionate and more fair because Christmas is a time when we should be more compassionate and fair, right?
Okay.
Yeah, or at least it should remind us because on the reality we should be on a daily basis more compassionate and fair, right?
Fair enough.
And we're also looking like how far does your circle of compassion go? Like, does it extend beyond your family, for example?
Yeah.
Like, should we be more compassionate towards people outside of our family?
Well, I think so. I mean, that's why we came to see what you guys were doing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think it's important to understand social circles and what people are going through. So yeah,
But do you think, like, even, let's say, outside of our social circle, let's say people of an entire different race with a different culture, should we be compassionate towards them?
yeah,
If we have an option?
yeah,
to be
definitely so.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're all people. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Yeah.
What about different gender, different sex?
Yeah,
Yeah.
doesn't
I
matter.
feel like- doesn't matter,
People are
right?
people.
Should we discriminate based on any of these traits?
No.
No, okay. So we should be compassionate and
No,
fair towards them.
And what about, like, some animals, like dolphins? Should we be compassionate to dolphins?
I
It's
think
a hard
that I
question,
think,
it seems.
no, I think compassion extends. If you look at it from a World Health perspective, it extends through nature, it extends through everything because there's got to be balance in the world. So you've got to balance that out, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think everybody has a space. They should be entitled to it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
So also, this extends also to chickens and pigs and cows.
Sheep.
I mean, it should. I know.
should,
I know I eat them.
Yeah.
But
Is that compassionate?
no,
Is there a compassionate option?
there is.
So why don't you pick it? Or why? Let's
Because I did it for a while.
Yeah, moving forward.
We're
do
very
you wanna
direct, by
pick
the
it?
way. Don't.
No, no, it's fine.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Look, I think there's a situation where there's a need, and I think the world as a whole tends to be filled with greed.
Yeah.
So
agree.
I think from a perspective of consumption and everything else like that, I think there's reasonable consumption and there's unreasonable consumption when it comes across, you know, again, harvesting the planet for
How many dogs
forests
is
and
it
all that
reasonable
kind
to eat?
of- How many dogs is it reasonable to eat? Well, for me culturally, I don't eat dogs, but I wouldn't say it's, you know, certain cultures it's the norm. You
So
grow
is
up
it
with it.
is it wrong to eat dogs?
If you don't need to eat dogs, let's say not a necessity, but as an optional product.
I wouldn't eat it as an option personally.
But is it right or is it wrong?
I think it's circumstantial. I think there's a lot of gray area that we talk about, and to go something is
Okay.
Well, when there's no
Let's
necessity,
take-
to be
make
clear,
it-
the
make it-
situation is when there's no necessity. Is it okay to kill and eat the dog?
Yeah, or make it really concrete. You know, I can offer you a plant-based meal here, totally nutritious, good price, you know, very tasty. Or I can kill this dog and I can make you a fantastic burger, also nutritious, also a good price. But I have to kill a dog for it.
I mean, I would take
Which-
the plant-based.
The plant-based.
Yeah.
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 So if you have an option for compassion, then why not pick it?
Yeah, because like, should we really dictate our choices based in culture, right? Because if we're saying, oh, because dogs, we don't do it to dogs because it's cultural, but does it matter what culture is? Because culture is just something we've always done. There's weird things and bad things we've done through our culture. There's female genital mutilation being done in parts of the world, which is cultural. There's men having their thingy cut because
look.
They're feeling
Again, I think it's a situational thing. I don't think it's as black as white.
what's a
black and white
situation when it's justified to kill and eat a dog when there's no necessity behind it?
Yeah, look, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't do it, but again, it depends where you are in the world. It's like saying is it justified to chop down trees?
Well, what's the morally significant difference between a dog and a pig or a cow that justifies the difference in view? Because you wouldn't do it to a dog, but you would do it to a cow. So what's the difference between these two individuals
I'm not saying
that justifies the view?
I'm not saying that
difference?
I'm differentiating between the two. I'm saying in the culture I grew up in,
yeah.
you know,
But that's why I'm saying we can't
that's-
let culture dictate what is right or wrong for us. Because if we let culture dictate what is right or wrong, women would not have had the rights ever because it was cultural for them to not have rights. Slavery would have
things
continued
develop and
because it
things
was
change,
cultural to
so-
be.
Should we
Okay.
change this? Should we
I think
change?
we're gonna go. Thank you very much. For
Why?
your time.
Why?
Because I need to go back, and we just popped to say hi, see what you were doing.
How many
Thank you
more
so
animals
much.
should be oppressed for you from
Doesn't
now
seem
on?
like the real reason there. I don't know. I mean, she seems
We're
like
trying to speak
you're
on behalf
running-
of animals.
running
It's
away
really
from an
not-
uncomfortable conversation.
Also, she has to get back to work. She works on the ship, so it's not a personal thing. Thank
Yeah.
you for your
Yeah,
time.
bye-bye. She's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's okay.
But that's stupid.
It's too bad, yeah.
The good cop, bad cop routine didn't work.
The good cop, bad cop. Was it good cop, bad cop now?
Well, I was trying to I didn't do a very good cop routine, I guess.
No, you were also good.
Oh fuck! And I saw this girl, woman, she was really pulling away.
I just want to be direct. I don't want to be mean. I want to be direct because I'm like, I'm so tired of telling people of stroking their egos. Just let your ego down for a second. In fact, you know what? Let's start a conversation with this. In this conversation, we're letting our egos down. Let's start that. Let's see if anybody can actually let their egos down. Because that's what it is. It's about ego that's in the way constantly. oh, I'm gonna look bad. No, you're gonna look bad if you're gonna start justifying something bad. If you admit to doing something bad and you wanna change, you're not gonna look bad. We've all done bad things and wanna change. It's not about what you do, it's about how you proceed going forward.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you wanna be a little bit softer, and that's cool, and that's great.
Well, I want to be effective.
Effective, yeah. That's true. We also gotta be effective. So
And I think sometimes.
let's go by ear then. But I really want to try this ego thing, and then
Yeah. Well, let's try it.
let's try it to see if somebody can let go of their
Also,
ego.
like when you say I'm so tired of blah blah blah, like I understand that, but that's.
No, you're
That's
right.
very personal. It's
that's
like
very
you're
personal. You're
you're
right.
tired because you do this so much.
You're right,
And
you're right, you're
You
right.
meet with so many people, but every conversation is a new conversation. You know?
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I need to remind myself of that. You're right. This is a personal thing. You're right.
That's so cool of you, man. That's very cool of you.
Why?
That you can just admit, like, oh, you're right.
But you are right. What do you
But
mean?
like, there's so few people on this planet that can just say that, you know.
Okay.
You don't realize, like, I'm like, oh fuck, Chip is so cool, you know. Like I remember again, like why you're my friend, because you can just go like, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah.
He wants to talk. He wants to talk.
You wanna talk? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. How can I see this YouTube?
I'll give you a card afterwards. You wanna come here so that you're in view?
Kunt u even een interviewtje?
Right.
Hey boys, volg even de YouTube.
What's your name?
Quincy. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Quincy. Quincy.
Quincy.
Quincy.
Quincy, before we go on with the conversation, I would like to ask something of you. Do you think you can let go of your ego
Yeah.
during this conversation?
Yes.
And speak from the heart.
Speak from
Yeah,
the heart.
I will.
It's Christmas time. We're sitting in front of a heart, and we're trying to reach that compassionate, fair side of
We
humans.
want to have a real conversation.
And we want to have a real
We
conversation.
don't want
yeah.
some asshole that is going to blah blah blah. You know, we actually are talking. We want to talk about something which is a real conversation, which
Yeah.
is about compassion.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, with Christmas, you know, we have compassion and love towards our family, right?
Yeah.
Should we extend that love, you know, further than just our family? Would you say, like, should we include, let's say, people of our race?
Of our race?
Yeah.
Do you know them or? Is it just
Not necessarily.
No, you don't know that,
Yeah.
right? Do you know everybody of your race? No.
No, but yeah, I think it's just a time to be with your family and not really with random people. Yeah,
Sure.
maybe if they're alone during the Christmas time, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you can reach them and stuff.
No, you might not be able to reach them, but do you wish to be compassionate towards, you know, let's
Or
say,
fair. Or fair.
towards
you know, like,
people that you might not know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You,
think
like some people donate sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Or you might end up helping somebody on the street or somebody you don't know. Would you want to be, you know, compassionate towards them, or would you say, oh, they're not my family, therefore I'm not?
No,
gonna
no.
be
Of course, I will be compassionate to
Okay.
them.
So would you say that your circle of compassion extends even further? Let's say everybody of your country. Are you from
Yeah.
the Netherlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody from the Netherlands. Would you say my circle of compassion extends to everybody from the Netherlands?
Yeah, to a sort of level.
Yeah. I mean, there's assholes in the Netherlands
Yeah.
as well, right? Maybe not to them.
yeah, like innocent people who did
of
nothing
course,
wrong
of
to you.
course.
Yeah.
And would you say that it extends to people of the whole world, in fact?
Yeah. If why not?
Yeah. Cool. So would you say also like intellectually disabled people?
We're
Yeah, I think it's for everyone
Cool.
to be compassionate.
What about like some animals, you know, like dolphins, for example? Would you be compassionate towards dolphins?
I cannot invite them to the Christmas party.
No, but like, let's say that you have some option to be compassionate towards a dolphin.
like, can you be nice to them?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Should you be nice to them?
Yeah, to every animal that I think they all get like same respect.
Also to horses and dogs.
Yeah.
But also to cows and pigs and chickens.
Sheep.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, do you think that, you know, by choosing to eat them, or not being compassionate towards them?
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're not being compassionate?
No.
Yeah, right.
If I eat them, no.
Yeah.
Do you think we have other choices?
Well, I think
Like, is it a need for us to eat them? Like, do you think we do it out of need? Is there a necessity involved, or do you think we just do it because we've always done it? Like, what's...
no, I think I like meat, so it's, for me, I cannot leave it out during Christmas party, but I can eat less meat. But yeah,
Yeah, but do you think that your pleasure that you get from eating meat is justified the suffering, the exploitation and abuse that they go through?
yeah,
It's justified?
yeah, it is justified, but yeah, I can't really do much about it on my own. So,
Well, you can choose to not put them in that, demand that out of them, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Every time you put down €1 and it's for some animal product, for some piece of meat, then basically you're paying the guy who slaughtered the animal, right?
yeah, that's true.
So every time you do that, you're not extending your compassion towards these animals.
Yeah,
So all that we're asking, and I hear your friends want you to go actually,
yeah,
is maybe try to, well, not try, but
yeah.
extend your or your compassion towards animals by not eating them.
yeah, because if you were a victim of it, you wouldn't like it, huh? You wouldn't like it if somebody forced you
Yeah.
into a slaughterhouse.
I will keep it in mind, and
I'm gonna give you a card.
Documentary.
Can you watch a documentary? It's called
Yeah.
Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch?
yeah,
And until you watch it, do you think you can not demand them to be exploited and slaughtered? That means eat plant-based until you watch the documentary?
yeah,
You can do that?
yeah. I can
I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Very
Have a
nice
great day.
conversation.
Have a nice day.
Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
I think it works to ask people to
It
let
worked.
Yeah, to let down. There you
It
go.
really worked.
I think that works.
He
Yeah.
put his defenses down because
Yeah.
his friend was like,
Yeah, his friend was very much like that.
testosterone filled,
Yeah.
like he was gonna go and I anticipated a full-on shouting match with this guy. But the moment we said like, can you be nice, can you be compassionate, can you be, and then the guy actually started to be less interested. Did you
Yeah.
see that? Like he was like, this is gonna be, like one of those conversations.
You both look deprived of protein. Jesus Christ, I always have to do this. God damn it. I am deprived of protein. Is this deprived of protein, bro?
This guy can bench press 185 kgs.
I can't bench press 185. I wish.
I
I can deadlift,
Oh,
yeah,
deadlift,
185.
that's
Yeah.
You can see I'm not into that.
Nonsense of deprived of protein. Brother, I get 250 to 300 grams of protein every single day. Oh, I'm deprived of protein. Deprived of protein. Protein. Deprived of protein. I can't eat protein.
I mean, I'm really not interested in going to the gym, but I'd almost do it just to go like you, like fuck you,
Jesus
And then
Christ.
he has a very cool vegan tattoo here on his wrist, and then you see the, with the muscle, it's very awesome.
Yeah. I'm deprived of protein. I can't eat protein.
Has anybody ever said to you, are you a nutritionist?
No.
No, that's too bad.
Oh, there was that one guy, right, who said, show me your diploma. Show me your diploma.
He didn't think that you were a nutritionist.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
show me. You're like, come on, man.
When
Let's
I
do
was
one.
16, I bench pressed 125 pounds. Well, I bench pressed 130 kg, so
So there's Patrick Boumanian or Boumanian.
yeah, I'm also like,
He's like
I'm pretty lightweight also. Like, I'm like, FYI, I'm like 83, 84 kg, so I think I'm bench pressing 1.5 my body weight is pretty good. But either way, like, I cannot bench press more, not because of what I eat. That would be a unscientific, stupid thing to say. I cannot bench press more because of my anatomical limitations, like there's people who anatomically are built to bench press more than others. There's people who anatomically are built to squat more than others. Like we have a vegan in the VC who is 65 kg and he squats almost 4 times his body weight for reps. He was like, I can't do that. I can't squat as much as he can. So, yeah.
We met a sports nutritionist, or she
Oh,
had
yeah.
her master's. She did her master thesis in
Sports nutrition, yeah.
in sports nutrition, and it's specifically about protein. And when we met her, this was a few live streams back, we were both like, oh, very cool, you know, because we already know that it's complete nonsense that you need animal-based protein,
Yeah.
but to be healthy and to be athletic, in fact. So we just asked her, like, do you need that? And she was like, no, protein is totally overrated.
It is, yeah.
In fact, too many people eat too much protein.
I think fiber is so underrated for health.
Right.
Fiber is so important for
Even
our
I
health.
saw an article in The Guardian, I think yesterday, about like beans. Like, people
None
don't
of the
eat
top
enough
athletes
fiber.
are vegan. Fuck you, yes they are. Lewis Hamilton, right? Lewis Hamilton is vegan.
Yes.
What's his name? The tennis player.
Novak Djokovic.
Djokovic is
On a
vegan.
plant-based diet.
Yeah, plant-based, yeah. So
Scott Jurek, he's an ultra-marathon runner. He ran the Appalachian Trail, 2,500 kilometers,
yeah,
42 days or so.
all
He's
this rid-
vegan.
all this ridiculous.
There's a website called veganathletes.com. You can look it up. It's just full of Serena Williams. Go on. You can go on and on and on.
I think the one thing you need to remember is that only 2% of the population is vegan. So only 2% of the athletes will also be vegan because of sheer numbers. In fact, I think a larger percentage of athletes are vegan, not more than 2%, because I do think being on a plant-based diet favors athletes. It favors you because it's easier to digest, easier to recover on a plant-based diet. You can get more protein with less calories. You can get more carbohydrates, more fiber, all of it. You can just have a much healthier diet on a plant-based diet. Much, much healthier. Like, I'm not saying you can't be healthy consuming animal products, but if you want to be maximally healthy, on a plant-based diet, you'll definitely be maximally healthy. Like,
Yeah, you can watch Game Changers.
yeah, like you
It's
can
on
be healthy on
Netflix.
both. It's just that the absolute maximum, you'll definitely achieve it on a plant-based diet. Because you'll just get you can get almost no saturated fat, which is not good for you. You can get very little amount of saturated fat, which is ideal. That's why doctors recommend eating lean meat, because you don't want saturated fat. You can get almost no cholesterol. Your body produces all the cholesterol it needs. Well, you get no cholesterol on a plant-based diet because you don't need it. You can get as much protein, as much any micronutrient that you want, and all of that will yield to way better performance outcomes, because you won't be eating such heavy foods that take a long time to digest, that all this crap is just gonna be better for you.
Yeah,
Like,
you look at, like, vegetables like sweet potatoes and like Brussels sprouts and so on. These are superfoods. Kale, like the amount of.
this is my opinion, by the way. This is not an empirical claim that I'm making. This is my opinion. I don't have any empirical data to back my claims.
We
I'm
just
just
talked about Brussels sprouts also.
yeah, like
16 grams of protein, you said.
yeah. I got a lot. You can get a lot of protein grams from Brussels sprouts. No, it was like 450 grams of Brussels sprouts, but still, like, you can get a lot of protein from all of them, and they have very little calories. And it's not just about
Lots
protein.
of micronutrients as well, right? Like antioxidants and fibers and so on. All these kinds of good chemicals that you need.
I think ultimately what I felt when going plant-based, because I did gym before and I did gym after. Well, first of all, my numbers increased tremendously, but that's also just because I continued performance. But what I noticed personally on a plant-based diet was that my endurance improved tremendously. Like, endurance and recovery. Like, you recover so much faster and the endurance is so much better. Like, that's why there's all these athletes who are marathon runners and shit, because on a plant-based diet the endurance is just insane. I don't know how. I can't explain why. My theory is that your blood oxygen level increases because you eat less saturated fat, and thus your blood oxygen level increases because there's not as much fat traveling through your veins. But yeah.
I think also like food is important, but it's not all at the all that is really important. Even that sports nutritionist said like it's also a lot about timing. It's not only about like what you eat; it's also about when you eat, and like how you sleep and how you recover and all these kinds of things.
Yeah. It's not necessarily the hour of what you eat, but the intervals between eating. Yeah.
Intervals. Yeah. She was talking about that.
Marissa says she also gained endurance. Yeah, Marissa, right? I think we need cholesterol. No, that we don't, bro. Our body makes all the cholesterol it needs. Our body makes between 800 and 1,000 milligrams of cholesterol. If you're going to be eating dietary cholesterol, then your body will produce less. And or you'll have more circulating cholesterol through your blood veins, which will increase your LDL-C and eventually your ApoB, which are markers for heart disease. Direct correlation.
You can look up what's the recommended daily allowance for dietary cholesterol.
Yeah, it's very low.
Zero. No, it's zero.
Recommended.
Yeah,
recommended
daily, the RDA. It's zero.
I don't know that. Is that right? I haven't
that's
checked
right.
yet.
You can look it up. Because you just don't need it in your diet. Your body.
Do any vegan products contain the cholesterol? No, they do not. Because cholesterol is something that you're... How old are you?
I am 13.
You can't be on camera.
Oh, can I ask my parents for permission?
No.
Oh, it doesn't work that way, sorry.
He's 18.
Yeah, sure.
I want to be on camera, so...
It's the law.
It doesn't matter.
It's not personal.
You cannot give informed consent. You're too young to understand what would happen if you come on camera.
No, you could get killed. You could get killed for... What do you talk about?
Animals.
Animals. Oh, that's vegan. So cool.
Yeah.
I know lots of animals. I'm sorry to take it.
Why didn't you get the vegan option?
Because
there was no option in the
Yeah, it is.
But he's halal. He eats halal. So he's good for the medical.
Do you guys have like a TikTok channel?
Oh.
Can I follow you on TikTok?
Sure. I'll give you a card if you want, but yeah, you can't be on camera sadly because of as a lot of work. Yeah, I am. Yeah. It's not on TikTok. It's on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
That chip, though. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Ik kan follow op YouTube. Dude.
I'm doing one more, and then I'm going home.
It's a little bit better than normal chicken because a lot of chicken they kill the chicken without their realizing. You understand?
But it's better to not kill than to kill.
But it's a little better. It's the first step.
But it's better.
It's not really. We actually have studies showing that halal slaughter is worse.
Oh my God.
That's why it's banned in some countries. Because the other types of slaughter, they stun them before. They put a bolt gun to the head or they electrocute them. For chickens specifically, they keep them upside down. They keep them by their legs and then they go with their head through a bath of electrocuted water that electrocutes them, and then they have a machine that cuts their head directly. Yeah.
You know, we don't eat pigs, so that's good.
It's a good thing. Pigs are very intelligent, but all animals
eat
deserve to
other
live,
animals as well.
you know.
Would you rather have a dog that died or a chicken?
Either. I don't care. I had a pet chicken. They're cool.
Chicken are really nice.
I have chicken in Morocco.
Yeah. I didn't have them as a farm object.
You're like running around.
Yeah.
Yes, and you like make more chicken, so...
Do you eat eggs or is it eggs or not?
No, because
You're fully vegan.
yeah, the male chickens, the ones that don't lay eggs, they kill them. Yeah.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
Christmas.
Cheers.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
You too. Renee. Obsessed or comfortable non-vegans frantically looking for excuses to continue abusing animals. Instead, it would speak better of their morals if they actually looked for solutions. Thank you so much, Renee, for that donation. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, isn't it? But these children were surprisingly like,
They were open.
yeah, they were open. They were speaking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
They like the guy was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, that sounds awful" and stuff. Yeah, they took cards. We couldn't show them on camera, but yeah.
Yeah, they weren't like they were. Yeah, they were surprisingly nice for that age. Yeah.
Plants life matter. Plants life matter. Stop abusing plants.
Oh God.
Oh, brother. Well, it's between you and me, okay? What's your name? When will we change? I'll tell you a little secret. Animals, don't tell Lodevak, okay? Animals are fed way more plants in the process. So when you consume animal products, you eat more plants. Shh. So if you care about plants, you should be vegan. But I'm telling you only this, okay?
Jason!
Hello.
Hello!
Funny.
I guess
Hey,
they opened
guys.
the stream and they're like,
We're following the stream. Hey, hey, hey.
oh no, keep that as
Hello, little people.
I'm going to experiment with a new way of describing what a vegan is. A person who rejects the slavery and murder of animals. That's perfect. I like that, Axel. I like that a lot.
Okay, one more tip.
One more conversation.
One
Yeah.
last one.
Same. It's getting colder and it's.
Yeah.
They weren't the highest quality conversations today, were they? Were kind of mediocre.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they weren't really good. No.
Hit that like, everyone. Come on. Hit that like. When will we change still says plant lives matter. So then, if you care about plants, then you should be vegan because you kill less plants in the process. It sounds counterintuitive, but we grow more plants to feed the animals. You guys want to try it?
When you eat animals, animals eat plants. So to grow animals, we need to have plants.
Also, you
More
cannot
plants.
enslave a plant. You know that, right? You can enslave an animal, but you can't enslave a plant.
Hello. Want to try it?
Yes.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay.
You want to join in? Yeah. Nice. Are you also okay being live on YouTube? Right.
You want to come a little bit closer here?
So I wanted to start this conversation with whether you can let your ego down and speak from the heart, because you're standing in front of a heart.
Yes.
Because we want to have a good conversation.
Yeah, no egos,
No
no
shouting
nothing,
match.
no shouting matches. No
But we're
nothing.
gonna ask you some uncomfortable questions,
Yes, of course.
and you're gonna maybe feel defensive. But then we ask you to.
Yeah, just
be
be aware
rational.
of it. Be aware and be
And-
rational.
Is it okay to not answer sometimes?
Absolutely.
All right.
If you don't want to answer,
Great.
and we're not trying to.
I'm
get
gonna
you
force
out.
you to answer questions. If you don't answer questions, one child in Africa will die.
So because he's joking.
I'm joking, yeah. I don't know how that. It doesn't work that way, does it? Yeah.
So, Christmas is a time of love and compassion, right? And we share that with our family. And we're wondering whether we should extend our circle of compassion, further than just our family. Should we expand it, for example, to people of our race? Do you think we should be compassionate to all people of our own race?
Yeah, compassionate. By compassionate, we mean like fair, like treat them nicely, be nice and fair towards people.
To our own race?
To our own
Yeah,
race, yeah.
our
Or to any race, right?
To any race. That was the next
Anyways,
question.
That's the next question. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so should we be fair and compassionate towards people who are intellectually challenged? Yes.
Yeah. What if they walk differently than us? They don't walk on two legs. They're like weird. No.
That's okay.
They're still people.
Yeah.
People,
And what
okay.
about some animals, like for example dolphins? Should we, should we be compassionate towards dolphins?
Probably, yeah.
Like for just Christmas. Or
No, like
or in general.
Just in general.
But
Yeah.
like it's a Christmas themed story.
Christmas just reminds us to be that way.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So how about horses?
Yeah.
Like you mean invite them over to dinner or?
Yeah.
No, like let's say you have an option to be compassionate towards a horse. I don't know. Maybe you can help a horse out. The horse is stuck with his foot, and you're there, and you can help him. Would you be compassionate then?
Of course.
Yeah?
Sure.
What about dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
What about pigs?
Pigs.
Probably, yeah.
Pigs
Pigs. Yeah. Of course.
and cows
Yeah. Yeah.
and chickens.
Sheep.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you think that we're being compassionate towards them when we eat them?
No.
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 And do you think that we have other options, like that we can eat something else?
Yeah. Of course we have other options. Yeah.
So when we eat animal products, we are not making a compassionate choice.
No.
When there is a compassionate choice right there, right? Because there is a plant-based option for you.
Yeah.
So do you wanna, like, do you eat any animal products?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And do you want to be a compassionate person towards these animals, or do you only want to say that yes, I want to extend my compassion towards these animals, but when it comes to food, I'm going to
Ignore it.
ignore it?
Well, I feel like there are options though. There's a difference between eating, farm-raised, free-range chickens, and like the ones that are kept in a cage.
Yeah.
There are options.
But they're
Yeah.
all killed at the end of the day, right?
Well, yeah, but everyone dies.
Well, but you're not killed, right?
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah. So they're killed as babies, all of them. Chickens can live like 10 years old. What age do you think chickens are killed at for meat?
Well, that's what I think. There are options. If you find brands that.
But what
Yeah.
what age do you think they're killed at for meat?
9 months? I don't know.
42 days. That's the average. If you find the best option is two months. If they killed at 9 months, if they're killed a year, at 2 years, they can live 10 years. If they're killed at 8 years, they can live 10 years. When is it fair enough to kill somebody because you want to get pleasure from their flesh?
But it's never fair.
It's never fair. So that's what we're saying, right? Like it wouldn't be fair if you're 80 years old. It wouldn't be fair for me to kill you if I benefited from it, right?
Not if there's
Well,
another
no, but-
option, right? That's the point.
Because I could also benefit without killing you, but if I choose to kill you, would it be fair for me to choose to kill you?
But let's say everyone eats vegetarian,
Yeah.
I eat
Vegan.
vegetarian a lot. My sister's a vegetarian. We cook a lot of vegetarian food.
Okay.
But let's say everyone in the world starts eating vegetarian.
Yeah.
The infrastructure or like the means to produce that amount of vegetables will sustain us.
Oh, we would have way more, yeah. So actually, the law of thermodynamics explains very simply, or the food chain, that whatever calories an animal eats, they cannot possibly give you the same
Yes,
amount of
of
calories, right? So instead of course, we don't always eat what the animals eat, but what we can do instead of growing food for them is we could grow food for us, and in that process we could feed. I think there was a study showing that we could feed around 2 extra billion people with less land if we were all to be plant-based on this planet.
Yeah.
So we would actually be on a better situation. But even if that weren't the case, I don't think it's fair for us to say, well, we don't know how to create a better system, therefore you will be exploited and
But
slaughtered,
we do
right?
know that, so let's not
Yeah, we
even
do
go
know that,
to
yeah.
the hypothetical. Yeah, we already growing more than enough to feed everybody in the world in terms of plant-based food. Because we're also already growing a lot of crops for animals, and these animals we then kill. But we don't get 1 calorie of plant-based food into an animal, and then to eat that animal doesn't give us back 1 calorie.
Gives us like 20% of it, so like 0.2.
But I feel like
Which is efficient.
in an ideal world, you are correct. It's true. Everyone,
Yeah.
we shouldn't eat each other.
Do you want to live in an ideal world?
Yeah, but
or
I
do you
don't
want to
think.
sustain this world?
Yeah, but I don't think it's possible.
But it is possible for you to make
Yeah,
choices.
okay, yeah, but it's in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things.
Does it matter?
How
Does it matter?
start
Because
an
like,
ideal world?
yeah.
Doesn't it start with you? You're
Well,
saying like,
but
oh, the world is not
I'm
ideal.
also a realist though. Like I wouldn't.
but at the end of the
I'm
day, it
also a
doesn't matter.
realist.
By the way, it doesn't really matter if everybody in the world does it or not, right? Because there's a lot of weird and bad shit happening around the world. And think about it this way: if we just transport ourselves back in time 200 years ago, women didn't have rights, and 200 years ago there was slavery being rampant, right? You like to think of yourself as a person who wouldn't have just said, everybody else has a slave, therefore I'll have a slave also. You'd like to think of yourself as a person who stands up to it, who says, it's wrong, I'm not going to be part of it. It's wrong that women don't have rights. I'm going to treat women nicely. we like to think of ourselves that
realistically,
way.
I probably would have been one of those people. Realistically.
Realist-
Even if I completely
So you
disagree
just
with
do
it
what
now.
everybody else
But
does?
does
I
it make
completely
it
disagree
right
with
for
it.
you to
No.
now continue being that person, or can you change?
No. Of course I can change.
Yeah. So it does, and whether it matters or not to the system, it doesn't matter to the individuals, because your change could save up to 100 animals each year. It could not put them into slaughterhouses. And yeah, it doesn't mean anything to the trillions of animals we kill every year, but it means everything to those 100 animals. Each of them has an experience of the world like you do, like you do, like you do. If somebody in the world would ask me, would you like to save three people in the world? I would say yes, why not? Their life matters to them, even if 3 people probably have died since we started this conversation. It doesn't, like, you see, it's not about the numbers, it's about the individuals, who they are, and respecting them as individuals. Because we see them as food, we see them as numbers, as whatever. We see them, oh, they're treated slightly nicer and we want to feel better about it. But the reality is, we're killing them, we're seeing them like objects, and then we're treating them like objects. That can't possibly be fair. For something that we don't need on top of anything, right?
But don't you agree that there is difference between like animals that are raised good and killed like late?
I mean, there's a difference between me beating somebody to death with my fist, just stamping at them, or me shooting them in the head. Obviously, one is worse than the other, because one will obviously cause way more suffering than the other.
Yeah.
But both are bad, right? Like, there is a difference between farming animals in a tight container, cutting their balls off without any anesthesia, or doing all of that with anesthesia and then killing them with a stun gun. But at the end of the day, you're still doing the same thing. You're taking your life away from them, their experience away from them, when you don't need to do that.
But in the wild, they die either way.
In the wild, but
Well, yeah, but like wild animals
can you
kill each
please?
other.
Okay, we're not.
they don't.
We're properly intelligent people, you know, and we've thought about this. But let's see where you go with this. Okay, they die in the wild, so what? So
Well, I feel like, on average,
Yeah.
a cow wouldn't live as long in the woods. Or
okay,
no.
but these cows, they're
They-
bred into existence to be killed.
And that's not fair.
They wouldn't exist
Yeah.
if,
Well, it's
if
not
you
good.
wouldn't be demanding their flesh, basically.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
you would die in the wild. You only
yeah.
live, I would die in the wild. We all only live because of society, because of how we are. And that doesn't mean that, like...
And these are not wild animals.
Yeah, these are not wild animals also. Like, it doesn't really matter what they would do in the wild. What matters is that we bring them into existence to use them and treat them like an object, and we can choose not to do that.
These cows, they produce 10,000 liters of milk a year, which is crazy numbers. If you think about it, it's only meant for their babies, you know. They don't drink 10,000 liters of milk. You know, egg-laying chickens, they lay now 30 eggs a month, which is, you know, in the wild they only lay 1 a month, you know. So it's like crazy numbers now. It's like,
But if I buy eggs from my cousin because he has his own chickens,
Okay.
which he eats them eventually. But
eats
like,
them,
yeah,
yeah.
but after like a couple of years, you know.
yeah, but does that make that right?
Well,
After a
yeah,
couple of
but-
years,
After a couple of years.
After a couple of years, I eat
Yeah.
them. But
No,
like,
I feel like that is totally fair.
How is
How
it
is
fair?
it
Come
fair?
on.
I
Why?
don't think that's
I have a
weird
dog.
thing to do.
I kept him for
we
a
are
while and then I
omnivores.
eat him.
We are designed to eat meat.
We're not designed to do anything.
We're omnivores.
We can eat both, but we
Well,
can be
yeah,
healthy
but- yeah,
without
so
eating animal
This guy's a
products.
bodybuilder, right?
Yeah.
And he's on a plant-based diet.
But
No,
it doesn't
I'm
matter.
saying no, it's not. It's not impossible. I'm not saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
It's
we're
not even
omnivores.
hard. It's possible.
Would you get mad at a tiger for eating a gazelle?
If a
Not a
tiger had
tiger.
options, wait. If a tiger was a rational individual and the tiger had options, I would get mad at the tiger, yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's about having options and being aware of the options and about being rational. You're not a tiger. You don't do the things that tigers do. You know what lions
I've
do?
evolved as an omnivore. Humans are omnivores.
We're not. Well, first of all, we are omnivores because we can digest both.
Yeah, exactly.
But wait a minute. I'm also capable of sex. Does that justify me raping?
But that's not the same thing.
Wait a minute. I can explain exactly why it's the same thing. Do you know why it's the same thing? Because
Why?
when I rape somebody, there's a victim of my choices, right?
Yeah.
If I killed somebody, is that not a bit like? Would you rather be raped or killed?
Neither.
Which one would you rather have happen to you?
That's a hard question. This is a fucking hard question.
I would rather be raped than killed personally. Right?
Alright. Okay.
Would you rather be raped of the ass nice? Or
I don't care. I would just rather be raped than killed. I don't want to be killed.
Completely vegetarians, right?
We're vegans.
Vegans.
Listen,
Yeah, we
it's-
respect animals. That's all it
it's
is.
very
It's about
easy to be
animals.
vegan.
But do you feel like
and it's not unhealthy. We can be healthy on a vegan diet. So why not do it then?
yeah, but do you still think it's better for me if I buy eggs from my cousin who raises them locally
To kill them after.
Yeah, but do you still not think that's better than me buying it from like a store?
It's the same. It's
not about-
better
it's-
as in,
you know,
as in
I'd rather
you're
be
still
in a
doing a bad
I'd
thing.
rather be in a Scandinavian prison than in an American prison. I'd rather, not be in solitary confinement as I would rather not be in a Dutch prison. Is it better to kill somebody or kill them and then rape them?
But
Or I don't know.
the thing is,
what-
There's-
I feel
every
like-
bad
better
thing
ways
has
to
the
do the
grades of.
wrong thing.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
On the most part.
Yeah.
But I feel like where we differ is the fact that you think there's only one right way. And I still feel like it is way better.
If I want to
hunt
respect your right, wait a minute. If I want to respect your rights,
Yeah.
what's the right way to do it? At what age should I kill you to respect your rights?
80?
80. So if I kill 80,
Are you from Sweden?
So wait a minute. If I
okay, yeah, they have this midsummer.
wait, so if I start
yeah,
kill, wait,
that was like 70.
wait,
right?
1 second.
That's
So if I
confused.
kill an 80-year-old,
Yeah, I heard
are you saying that I'm respecting their right to live if I'm killing them?
Well, no, but like.
So
if
there's
you're gonna
no
kill me,
age,
kill me at 80.
but there's no
but, like,
age.
what if we had the
There's
option
no
to not kill
age.
you?
There's no age when I'm respecting your rights if I choose to kill you.
No.
So why shouldn't we respect their rights if we can?
Well, also, a chicken isn't as sentient as a human being.
First of all, sentient is on-off switch. They're not having as richer of experience of the world as we are, and that's something that you are
They
saying
don't
without
have as
even
complex
knowing.
as- like they're not self-aware.
Therefore,
in the
we
same
can
way.
do to them what we want. So is that you're saying? Just because they don't have this rich, because they can't do calculus and they don't have this super rich experience of the world, therefore we can kill them. That's what you're saying. Is that what you're
pretty
saying?
much, yeah.
Yeah.
So an intellectually challenged human being with the
So,
same amount
Let's
of.
say we found a dog. Is that the same for dogs?
de
Yeah,
får
of course we're gonna ask that.
Jag tycker vi borde...
Dogs don't have such a rich experience of the world. Can we just kill them whenever we want? No.
Like, there's no real distinction between a chicken and a dog.
Okay.
It's
So
just
you think-
culturally.
so you would say
it's
this-
it's a difference in
Yeah,
culture.
so you would say the same thing about a dog then, to be consistent with your opinion.
Well, like if I lived in a culture where we ate dogs, yeah, I'd probably. say
Wait,
the
does
same thing.
culture dictate morality to you?
Wait, sorry.
Does culture dictate
Of
morality?
course it does.
Oh, so where they do female genital mutilation and it's cultural, where they cut off of clitoris of women, you're saying that is also right because it's cultural.
No, I'm saying.
So
they
then
think
culture
it's
does
right.
not dictate morality
Yeah.
then. Does it
Well,
dictate or does it not?
dictates my morality. I'm raised in Sweden. I have certain values.
Okay, so if you
If I
were
was-
raised, wait,
if I
so
were
you're,
raised
so
by
you
a
agree
time-
then?
like if, let's say my
So-
family.
So
were-
if you agree that if you were raised thinking that slavery is okay, you would think slavery is okay, correct?
Probably, yeah.
So you just think however you're raised. You don't think for yourself differently, or you don't use your higher cognitive
course you
functions.
think like
You don't use these higher cognitive functions that you claim you have. You don't use them up until only how somebody tells you to think, right? Because somebody told you that it's okay to kill some animals and not okay to kill other animals, and you're saying because that's what culture is. Culture is just somebody told you this
grown
one
up
thing.
this way, therefore it's
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
That's what you're saying.
Don't
No,
can't
it's
you-
not
No, I'm
okay.
not saying.
Okay,
I think,
so let me.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
So if it's not okay, why?
theoretically,
Let me.
no.
I want to understand what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I'm saying.
Because you're Swedish.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've grown up eating food,
Yeah, you know.
and therefore dogs eating is not okay, but
Well,
chicken
like, I
is
feel like
eating
our
okay.
food culture has come.
How does it work?
It's grown from a sense of survival. There's nothing to grow in Sweden.
Yeah, but there is no
Not
survival.
anymore. Not anymore. of
No,
course.
not anymore.
But our culture.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of salt, dried meats and everything.
Yeah, I
you know,
understand where it comes
you know,
from.
fucking
I mean, we have the same in the
potatoes,
Netherlands.
everything.
Yeah, it's the
Sorry.
same.
Yeah. Well,
We eat lots of meat here as well.
it's a bit different. But like,
Okay, of course.
you know, the Vikings, they didn't really have anything
Yeah.
to grow. Why do you think they raided England for food? You know?
But you're living a time now when you
it's
have
2025, right?
Exactly. But I'm saying
So
the
let's talk
culture
about now.
stems from.
Yeah, I understand.
But should
where
you
it
continue
means
doing-
We're
to
not
survive.
dumb. We understand where culture comes from, right?
Should you continue doing it?
So-
But can I finish?
Yeah.
So the culture stems from
Yeah.
the need to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm still like the culture has evolved to what it is today. So that
Yeah.
it still has roots there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna eat the same things. We're gonna
Yeah.
act the same
Why?
way.
Are you gonna change? Is the culture gonna
but
change
I'm saying-
according to
yeah,
the
but yeah.
times?
But the thing is, in Sweden we eat a lot of vegetarian.
But why continue the culture if the culture is violent towards sentient beings?
Yeah, okay. But I'm saying
So
it's not
where should the
realistic.
culture grow?
I'm saying it's not realistic for it to change like that.
No, but it's
We're
realistic
asking-
for
we're
you to
asking
change
you to
like
change.
that,
We're not
not
asking
the
the whole
culture.
Sweden.
We're not.
the
We're
thing
not
is,
blaming
people
the
don't change
culture
like
on
this.
you.
It's not the-
We're not
like-
blaming the culture on you or how you think on you. We're asking you to. We're asking you to use your higher cognitive function and change. We're just using your. We're just trying to tell you you're a smart guy. You shouldn't be just taking things as they're told. You say it's wrong, then don't do it. If you say it's wrong, then don't do it. It's as simple as that. It doesn't matter if it was cultural or not.
It's not realistic though.
It's realistic for you to stop.
Realistic for you? Is it realistic for you to change? Yes or no? Can you be vegan? Or
I was vegetarian for
will-
several years.
will you-
I
yeah.
was a
So
vegetarian.
yes,
you can be
You can
vegan.
change.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
why
this-
not?
So
Why
you're
not do
saying
that?
the whole culture can change,
It
not
can,
overnight.
It is definitely
I agree
possible.
with you on
But
that.
it's not gonna happen within like
We're not
a couple
asking,
of years.
but that's not.
Well,
we're not-
that's not what we're asking.
talk-
Yeah, but the
we're
thing is-
talking
but
about
the thing
you.
is, when I'm saying realistically it won't happen, you are
but
saying
you're changing
you are a
the
murderer.
question.
That's the
No,
thing.
no, no.
We're
We're
changing
saying
the question.
realistically it won't happen that the culture changes, but realistically it
I'm
can
sorry,
happen
maybe in like
that you
500 years
change.
or
Can you change?
Okay, even if it is 500 years, even if it is 500 years, it will be more if you don't change. That's because you're part of the culture. And you have an option to change, and you know that it's 2025, and that you can be vegan, right? So you
I
can
can't
say,
choose not to.
yeah, you can choose to
But
be,
see,
you
that's
can choose
why.
not to.
Why choose not
But
to?
why choose not to? For what reason?
I can fully understand vegetarianism. I can agree with it. I feel like veganism. It's just a bit.
blame them for not understanding simple points. They all are vegans.
It's
All
just a
these
bit.
chickens are
too
killed,
extreme.
right? Vegetarianism isn't logically
They
consistent.
put the hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, then they inject semen in their vagina. Do you know why they do this?
To produce milk. You know, they get
Exactly.
the milk, yeah.
Is that fair to do this to
No,
cows?
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying
They separate
also
the
we
baby
need-
from
we-
their
of course
mother
we need-
afterwards.
You know,
But Mr.
Of course, we need to change the infrastructure. Of
We need
course.
to change it.
Yeah, we need to.
How does that change start? With people saying, "No, it's in culture. It's been like this, and we've
by
been
buying
Vikings,
organic
and this is
food,
where."
by
Yeah, you
you
can
know,
choose
buying
the better.
vegan foods. Yeah, that's how you change.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You make small choices, and over
Yeah.
time, those choices accumulate
Right.
into being.
Right.
But the thing is, y'all are asking
that
people to
starts
go
with
vegan
you.
like this, and it's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
It's like
I'm not-
Wait,
In an
wait a
ideal-
minute, wait a
it's
minute,
like
wait a
saying
minute.
In an ideal
Wait,
world,
if
everyone would share everything, communism would be the greatest thing. In an ideal world, everyone would share everything.
I'm curious
Everyone
if.
would have the same amount of money, the same amount of opportunities.
But this
it's
is not what
gonna
we're
happen.
wait. We're not what we're
Practically, it
saying.
never happens.
Do you acknowledge that you have responsibility for animals being exploited and slaughtered for
Yes,
you?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm part
so
of
if
the
you
problem.
acknowledge that you have that responsibility, how can you morally justify going further in life, making choices that exploit and slaughter sentient beings when you have the choice not to? How can that
I can't
ever be
justify
more?
it, really.
So it's
Okay.
immoral. So what you're doing is immoral.
Yeah, it is
Finally, we
immoral.
have
Okay,
a
so
right.
if you're doing something that is immoral,
Okay.
why continue doing
You
it?
cannot-
Wait, 1 second, Lord Rock. Why continue doing
Do you
it?
guys believe in God?
So
No.
You don't? Okay.
So why continue doing it
so
if
you
it's
cannot
immoral?
justify it. So why continue
Because
doing it?
because humans are immoral beings.
No, we're not.
you're
Yes, we are.
Wait a minute. Morality or immorality for human
can
beings does
choose
not
to be.
stem from intentional choices. Stem from accident. Like you can say, "Oh, I did
but
something
it's not-
accidentally
it's not-
that wasn't
it's-
right."
it's
You
humans
can't.
are greedy
You can't
or
do something.
selfish.
Some people are greedy and selfish. Not everybody.
Everyone is.
So you're
No.
greedy and selfish. Is that what you're
there
saying?
are people
So that's why
who
you want to continue
absolutely
doing
make
it
unselfish
because you're greedy and selfish.
choices in life.
I can try.
Absolute-
I
there are
can try
people
being
who
selfish.
die for
I can
other
try
people.
being
I
generous.
don't think there's any point if you're gonna be saying that you want to be greedy and selfish.
No,
I'm like,
he's
okay,
saying-
well,
he's saying he's
there's
human.
nothing, there's no way.
Listen, Chip, he's
There's
saying
no
humans
way
are
I can-
greedy. Therefore, he's going to be greedy. That's what he's saying.
There's no way I
He
can
can't, he
reach.
can't be anything else because he's human.
There's no way I can
Do you
reach you.
agree
There's
at
no way
all
I
that,
can
like,
reach you if you
let's
want to say you
okay,
want to be greedy.
if two people are starving, if you and this guy are starving, right?
Yeah.
If
two
you
people
and him are starving, you know, you're out in the desert, and you have a little bit of food left, you would not take it for yourself and let him die.
I'm not
But
sure
that's
what I
a
would do.
that's a,
Probably,
that-
right?
but that's a
Because
life and
we're
death
deep down, we're a
situation.
bit
Wait. But that's a life and death
we don't wanna admit
situation.
Maybe, but that doesn't
Selfish,
mean that
everyone
we
is.
have to make selfish choices all the time.
No.
And there are
No,
definitely
but that's why
people.
I'm saying a lot
There
of
are
people-
people who definitely die in that situation. Let the other person eat.
Well, not the majority.
So, but
The
that
vast
doesn't matter.
amount-
But that doesn't. How does it matter?
doesn't matter.
How does it matter what the majority does? Based like
for the choices
Yeah.
that you
If
make.
the majority of people
I'm
do
going to
something
make
wrong,
selfish
why would you
choices
continue
because
doing
the
it?
You
majority
have such
does
a
it.
rigid worldview. Why?
No, you have because you're saying like
No, your worldview is the majority of people
the
is
majority
selfish.
has
I'm going to
this,
be selfish.
therefore
We're
I'm
saying
going
we
to
can
be-
change. How is our worldview rigid?
You're saying
How does that happen?
the
What, people
majority does
changing?
this,
How does that
therefore I
change
do
happen?
it.
Because
How does that work?
Yeah,
Wait 1 second. We can't speak over you.
Okay, go on, go on, go on.
Look. So what were you saying?
I was asking, how does that change happen? Because I see what he's saying, that they lost my luggage.
Okay, all right.
How does that change happen? Because I agree with him in that we do live a wasteful life, a lot of us.
No, please don't do that. I don't know what you're doing. Please don't do that.
So how
Come on.
does change happen? Yeah, it happens.
how does change
it-
happen?
I
it
don't care.
happens
Don't-
with-
please
with
don't do that.
people making compassionate changes, or with making changes, and that means we have to disassociate ourselves a little bit from the past. We can't say, oh, the majority does this, or humans are greedy, therefore I'm going to do this. No, we have to make new choices every moment. And when you have a choice to make a compassionate choice, then why not take it? That's what we're saying. And then that's how change happens.
I agree. You know, when I'm on a vacation, my wife has a leather purse. I bought her before I stopped doing leather. She wanted leather, and so I'm traveling without her, and I bought leather, which is sort of against my whole spending is against what I'm feeling too.
Right, yeah.
And you know,
It's a good intuition.
This is what you pay for.
making change happen is different.
This is what you pay for when you buy animal products.
How can
It's
you
awful.
change something that's
It's
been
awful.
going on for
And we can
centuries?
change.
And the
It's
young
so
man's
quickly.
How does
observation is that
racism
we are
change? How did
cruel. We
discrimination
are
change?
selfish.
How did women's rights change? You know.
But racism
One
didn't.
second.
Racism didn't end in a second. They had to fight for it.
Right, but we're here
But
fighting for it.
you can't
know?
change everyone.
Wait.
to
We're
vegan.
not asking you to change the system. Just to be clear, we're asking you
Yeah.
to, in a situation. If you were to draw a parallel with racism, we're not asking you to change the whole system to not make it racist. We're asking you to not be
Yeah,
racist.
but I didn't bring up racism. I'm saying, how can you change?
We did.
Don't be speciesist. Don't pay
One
for
person
sentient
at a
beings
time.
to be.
Change happens one person at a time.
I'll give you.
So how can it's very hard to change everyone's views within a second because we've been eating meat as humans for years.
But
Since-
you put a
since we were
constraint.
created.
We don't care.
You put a constraint there.
No,
within
it's
a
on
second.
YouTube.
We never put that constraint there. We never said everybody must change within a second because
So
that would
are
be
you angry-
unrealistic.
Are you angry that people eat meat?
I'm angry that people do this to animals. I don't care. Listen,
I'm
I don't
more
care what
sad
goes through your mouth. I couldn't care less what you put in your mouth. What I care is the victims.
makes me sad.
We watched the video. We watched the video the other day on what they did.
This is what you pay for.
Can I thank you?
Not all of them are.
Yeah.
Do you want a card?
Do you believe
I'm
that
sure
there
I'll
are
get the
ethnic
card.
ways of doing it?
There's a
believe that
documentary
there
here
are
called
ethnic ways
Dominion,
of
which
doing
shows
it?
what
Like,
exactly
there are
what we
people
mean.
that treat the animals
Thank you
nicely
for what you
before
do.
they are murdered.
We're trying.
There
We're
is-
trying.
there's
Trying.
some
Thank you.
ways, but when they're
As
like
long
that,
as
I
there
get
is
it.
as long as there's no
humane way.
necessity,
Yeah.
I don't think
This is this is halal.
No, because-
This is
I know
humane.
halal is
if
disgusting.
I
that's
have
just
here
torture.
a cow,
Yeah.
and it's been, or let's say, or a pig,
Yeah.
and it's been treated in the nicest possible way, like it's had a
What's
very
the
lovely
treatment?
life, and I have a plant-based meal here, and I can just eat that,
Of course.
Yeah,
and it's
here.
nutritious, and it's tasty, and it costs next to nothing.
Yeah.
Or I can kill this pig, and I can make you a bunch of burgers, which
Yeah.
are also tasty and nutritious and cost not too much. Which one is the right choice
How
to
long
make?
are you vegan? Or
Yes.
vegan? How long have you been vegan for?
6 years.
6 years. Okay. And is there a generic reason of why you changed? Is it because you just don't like the animal
Animals.
abuse?
Animal abuse.
Just the
I don't
abuse?
like animal abuse.
I'm not
yeah.
an animal abuser.
No. I don't, yeah.
Animal
Yeah.
abuse.
I don't wa- like
I don't
I-
want to pay for animal abuse. That's
And
what
and I'm a logical person personally. I can't just ignore that animals are exploited, abused, and slaughtered for me and say, well, I don't agree with it, but I still support it.
Okay.
That just doesn't work. If I don't agree with animal
Have you
abuse,
always been vegetarian or did you change?
I changed, but that's exactly it because somebody explained to me exactly this. If you don't agree with something, you can't at the same time say you don't agree with it while also support it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't agree with it, you can't support it. It's just, it's contradictory,
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
right? Like
It
it's
is fair.
it's
It
fucking
seems to land
contradictory.
with you.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we watched the video
It's
I
sad.
cried,
It is
didn't I? I
sad.
literally
She
cried.
was crying because we watched a video.
And that's
there was
a
an
good
Instagram,
reaction to have.
That's how
And
I
they,
felt,
they
yeah.
show the piglets. They smash the piglets on the floor if they're not good enough.
That's the
They do
standard
that.
way
Yeah, that's
of,
the standard way,
standard
yeah.
practice,
And in England, that's illegal. It's all legal to do it.
Oh, it's illegal now.
But you know what happens if they do it?
What?
They get a fine.
No, in England it's legal.
Oh, it's legal, yeah.
It's legal.
Yeah, in England it's all legal practice.
But even
What
if
they
it
do.
even if it were illegal, because in certain areas there are practices that are illegal, the
they
only
still
thing
do
that
it.
they get is they get a fine.
Yeah.
And for them, they do these awful things to animals to cut corners to make a fuck ton more money.
But the fine
and
doesn't
they
mean
get a
anything to
fine
them.
doesn't mean anything
Yeah,
to
the
them.
fine's pocket money.
But
And that's-
even if they don't get smashed on a rock, they get to grow up and then they got sent to a gas chamber.
Yeah.
I saw as a child as they cut the balls off.
Yeah, they
I
put a
saw the
knife in
slit,
the
yeah,
balls
yeah, I
and rip
saw
them
that.
out with no
Yeah,
pain
no,
relief. Yeah.
no anesthesia.
yeah.
And
And
they
we
cut the
pay for all of
pupils,
this.
Yeah.
We-
Nail clippers.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And the tails, they
Yeah.
cut the tails.
Yeah, they doctor
have,
tails.
They have special clippers for
Yeah.
it.
Right, it's
Yeah.
nice talking to you guys.
That's,
Let me give you a card also, because
Yeah,
I
go
gave
on,
her a
go-
card.
I'll-
There's a
Are you
documentary.
on Instagram?
I'm on YouTube.
YouTube.
Also on Instagram.
There's I think you'll like the most important speech you'll ever
Thank
hear.
you.
Give that a watch, okay?
Nice talking
Thanks,
to you guys.
man.
See you later.
Cheers.
I didn't want to say it, but we had Santa Claus on the live stream. Dude, fucking Santa Claus.
Oh, the guy.
Yeah, the guy was totally Santa Claus.
Hi, you wanna have a
Hello?
conversation?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, fucking Santa Claus.
He also thanked us. He said thank you for what you're doing. Yeah.
I swear to God.
You wanna come here so that
he
you
was
interview?
Santa Claus.
You wanna come here so
In
that you
disguise.
interview?
Okay.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah, you
That's
just
there.
missed Santa Claus, by the way.
Did I?
Yeah, you just was here.
What's your name?
I'm Victoria.
Victoria, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Victoria, we're gonna
nice to meet you.
we're only gonna do this with you because we've been doing it for a while, so we're gonna be trying to be fast and honest. But what we ask of you, because we're honest people, we're compassionate and fair individuals, and we respect all individuals, right? And we're asking the same out of people. That's what we're doing here on the street. Some people will find it in their ego, will find something within them to fight us for it, against the fact that we fight for all individuals. But please fight that urge, because we're not here to judge, we're not here to do anything, but rather fight for the rights of animals specifically. How do you feel about animals?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, I feel good.
Yeah. Do you think we should respect the rights of animals?
They're right.
Yeah, like to live, to have because animals, the sentient animals, they have an experience of life, right? They like how you experience life, how you go through life, feeling emotions, seeing what you see, forming memories. They have the same thing. They experience the same thing. Do you think we should respect that for them?
The right to live.
This feels like a gotcha question.
There's no
It's not
gotcha
a
question.
gotcha.
There's no gotcha. It's pretty simple. It feels like a gotcha because it's such a simple question to answer to yes, right?
Who would say no to that?
Well, the thing about it is, you're right, it's a yes, but then some animals like the cows, chickens, and pigs, we usually disconsider and we don't respect their right to live. We don't respect their experience of life. Do you think we should?
And we get no a lot.
And what is a yes? Like who's yeah.
There's people who think animals are just there for them to do whatever they want to.
Yeah, they say, oh, my God created animals and put them here on the planet for us to use, so we can basically do what the hell we want to them. I've had multiple people tell me this.
Yeah.
Did we have one today?
I've heard people say all
Not
kinds
today.
of weird things, by the way.
I think we should be like lions. Do you think lions should respect the rights of the deer?
Wait, but lions, they do this thing, so a group of lions is called a pride. Whenever a male lion wants to be the dominant male in the pride, he kills all the children in the pride to have sex with all the women. Should we be like lions? And kill all the children? Should I kill all my children of my friends? Should I kill his baby so that I can have sex with his wife?
Maybe we are over that.
This is a gotcha question.
Yeah, so we shouldn't really be like lions,
Yeah.
right?
It's
We
a
shouldn't.
rhetorical.
Well, the thing about this, the difference between us and lions also is that we
That
have
we have
other
the option.
we have
Yeah.
options.
That is it,
Yeah.
right. We have the option.
Well, you will be happy to know that I'm a flexitarian. Yeah.
A flexitarian.
Yeah.
Why would I be happy to hear that?
Yeah.
Are you not happy to hear that?
No,
like, why are
because
you not?
because you still pay for animals to be exploited, abused, and slaughtered.
It's better than full-on meat eating.
Indirectly, yeah.
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 So why not stop?
Sometimes flexitarian, you know.
Yeah. But why not stop then? Why
You want
why
me to
even
be a complete
once?
vegetarian. Is
I
that
want
the
you to be
purpose here?
vegan.
By vegan.
Yeah,
okay.
to respect the rights of animals. That's the only way to
Go
do
all
it.
the way to vegan.
Well, it's not
From
about it's
flexitarian.
no, but the way you see it is like you're here now, and we're asking you to be all the way there, but that's not how we see it. The way let me explain our perspective. Veganism doesn't mean to us not eating all these animals. It means respecting animals in the way like feminism means respecting women, you know. And if you respect animals and you say, I respect animals, I want animals to be free, I want animals to be left alone, I don't want them to be killed in slaughterhouses, then as a consequence of that, that means that you're going to be vegan. But that's a completely different perspective. It's not about saying like, oh, you know, we want you to do this. No, we're just asking you, do you agree with the moral principle of respecting animals? And then if you do, then yes, you should be vegan. But that's then it also is not that hard anymore because now you
It's
see
very
it.
hard to be vegan.
You
It's
think so?
It's a lot of sacrifice going against
have
What
culture.
sacrifice is it?
We have so many
any
vegan
choice,
friends.
Really?
We know exactly
Okay, if you're
how
a group
hard
of
it is.
vegans, if all your friends are vegan, maybe it's easier, right?
It's not.
Yeah.
My friends are not
I
all
became vegan
but
when I didn't have any vegan friends when I was.
And was it hard?
It was hard for the first month.
Okay.
It's
And
just
after
because
that, it
it's a
was easy.
change, yeah. But like, let's face it, any type of difficulty we're facing, or maybe our friends, it's difficult because of our friends. Maybe it's difficult because we can't find exactly the products we want. Whatever difficulty we're having, do you think? Well, how is our difficulty compared to their difficulty? That when we buy an animal product, a cow gets raped, their babies get stolen from her, and then their babies get killed. All of it for milk.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
and you see how he's now shifting the conversation to it's
Animals.
about the animals. You know?
Yeah.
It's not about you and your diet. We honestly don't give a shit what you eat, you know.
Yeah, no, we don't
care
care.
about
I don't care
animals,
what you eat.
you know.
What do you think, like about the happy life meat concept when they like have a full
Have
life?
you had
I don't
a
know, on
happy
a
life?
farm? Like my grandmother had chickens.
Have you had a happy life?
Like I would be happy to be
Killed?
anesthesia like at 60 or something. Maybe I would have.
Yeah,
had
but
a
that's
good life.
consensual.
your choice,
Yeah, that's your choice. It's consensual. Would it be okay if somebody gives you anesthesia tomorrow and kills you?
Or even if you're 60 and you don't want it.
What if like the chicken is on a farm, like it's in my grandma's garden?
But why are we
Like, why
searching
can't we
for?
eat
No,
the
no,
chicken?
let
I'm
her go.
supposed to throw out the chicken or what? Like after you die, like what do you think we should do with the chicken?
What happens to your grandma after you die? Are you just supposed to throw the body away? She's made of
should have
meat
a funeral
afterwards.
for
It
the
doesn't.
chicken.
It doesn't matter.
Is that what
It
you're
doesn't
saying?
matter what you do with the body. If a chicken naturally dies, we don't really give a shit what you do with the body. You can
Yeah.
eat it. That's totally fine.
Just don't bring them into existence to treat them like an object and then kill them.
yeah, but that's not what we do, right?
But,
That's
okay.
never happens. this
Another
situation.
point of view is that we consume these animals and therefore they are thriving. They are not like pandas that are about to dry out.
They're
and stuff.
what?
What sort?
Okay, tell me, because if you're saying to me, well, first of all of this, if you think this is thriving, then I don't know. I don't think you've ever seen thriving. If you think that is thriving, but I just
terms
wanted to
of
show you.
numbers.
Yeah, in terms of numbers, let's look at the life expectancy of these animals. Okay, well, a pig can live 10 years. They're killed at 6 months.
I'm filming. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, egg-laying chickens are killed at 18 months. Broiler chickens are killed at 42 weeks or 42 days, and they can live 5 to 10 years. Male chicks that don't produce eggs are killed at their first day of life. So none of them even reach half their lifespan. How are they thriving exactly?
Yeah, they don't thrive. And even if they thrive, you would want them to keep thriving. Why would you say, "Oh, you've thrived enough now. Let's kill you"?
Okay.
Or do you
so
mean
they're
that the
optional
species
product.
is thriving? What do you mean?
Like, let's say I have a happy dog here.
I
yeah?
was comparing it to the edge case of the pandas. Like pandas are not thriving, right? Okay, there are many bad things like about eating meat.
There
I do
are no
agree with you.
good
And if
things.
I saw it all, probably I wouldn't be eating it. You know?
Okay, fair
so,
enough.
I feel like
So we're getting one step closer now. Yeah.
yeah.
If you would see it, you wouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
Because then you would know that it's immoral, right?
Like this.
I mean, it's a lot to see
wouldn't-
the pictures, and I
Yeah.
try to
Yeah.
like look away when I'm like triggered by it, or
I'm
like
sorry,
when
I don't
see
need to.
it. Yeah.
Can I show you a little bit more?
I'll do a little bit more.
Like this is what happens in slaughterhouses. Let me show you, because the thing about it is though, so for cows they cut their throat and keep them hanging upside down. Pigs, they either gas them to death or they electrocute them.
Gas pigs.
Yeah, most of them are getting gassed. This is what happens when they shear them too fast for the wool. This is what happens for the Canada goose feathers. You know, they pluck them while they're alive. This is for foie gras where they force feed them.
I would like to stop.
Okay.
That was enough for not with just with the pictures.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like, it's obviously difficult to see, but because you see on our side, it seems like gradients. Oh, I'm just eating a little bit. Oh, I'm just going in that direction. But on their side, this is what it is that they're paying. That this is what happens to them. They get put into a slaughterhouse. They get, like, for them, this is day to day. When you buy an animal product, you're telling somebody with your money, do what you do to these animals. I don't see it, so that I get this product.
Yeah.
But it still happens to them, whether you see it or not. And the fact that you cannot see it means, imagine living it if you can't see it.
I don't. Okay, like you guys are not wrong. You guys just like chose to see things that a lot of people like don't want to see. That I don't want to see, like out of convenience.
Exactly.
Right.
And like you guys like overtaken by this, right? Like I see that it means a lot to you. Like you are fighting for that purpose.
Yeah.
And like I guess I'm also a bit scared that like once I see it, then I will be like, you know, that then I will have to live that hard life. Like
It's not hard.
It's
like,
not hard.
You think it's
It
hard.
really
Like,
is not.
It's hard for the first month.
Let's say it's like a commitment that you take on as part of your identity.
It doesn't have to be part of your identity. You don't have to call yourself vegan. You don't have to
My girlfriend
do
doesn't
anything.
care.
Yeah.
She's vegan, but she's just like.
Yeah.
she
You don't have
never-
to do.
No,
I'm a
she
vegan.
she never would go on the street and talk to people like me. You know?
Yeah, we're not asking
Very
that of
brave.
you. What we're asking is just don't pay for them to be put into these slaughterhouses. Because for you, you go into a supermarket, the choice is between this and this. For them, it's what you saw in there. If you choose the product that takes their life, or this, you can choose a plant-based product that tastes amazing. Nowadays, there's just so much.
But I was like vegetarianish, not vegan, but like somewhere on the spectrum. And then like I started having like B vitamin like some
Deficiency.
vitamin deficiency. Like
Yeah.
I can't even spell it. Yeah.
B12.
So then also that one.
So you should supplement.
So you guys like take supplements every
I take
month?
B12.
B12 you should supplement.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, B12 is not a vitamin that animals produce in their body. Just like our bodies don't produce it, their bodies also don't produce. Our bodies are quite similar to their bodies actually. We all require kind of the same things. Their body does not produce B12, so what happens is B12, we used to have it from fruit or vegetables or food we ate that was coming from the ground from a certain bacteria. But now because of germ theory, right, we wash our fruit, we do all of this, but in doing so, we also lost that bacteria. So what happens is animals, we lost that bacteria, we did the same on the ground, and animals nowadays, they also don't get that as much as that bacteria. So before animals are killed, sometimes they're shot an injection of B12 so that you can get B12, or they are fed B12 on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. I think they have so here in the Netherlands, 10% of their diet is multivitamins. 10% of what they're being fed is multivitamins. Yeah, so you can see that on the Dutch Dairy Association, you can see that they say exactly how they feed them. And 10% is just vitamins. And all that is not to keep them healthy because they kill them way before any form of deficiency sets in. It's so that you get the vitamins through them.
They don't do that to like lettuce.
No.
They should.
They should. I'm all for GMOs. We should make GMOs so that we can make lettuce that has B12.
Soy products like soy yogurts, they put B12 in it nowadays.
Yeah, there's
vitamin
fortified.
D, and so they're fortified, and it's great.
Yeah.
But like for example, my daughter is 2 years old and she's vegan and plant-based, and I just put 2 drops of vitamin B12 in her porridge every day, and that's it. Like just 2 drops. And
Drops of B12 is
B12.
probably smart.
Yeah.
that's all there is to it.
Taking tablets is hard. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can take
There's
drops.
drops.
It doesn't
there's
taste like anything.
Yeah, there's drops. There's spray. There's whatever you want. Whatever works better for you.
Okay.
There's fortified foods. Like you don't have to supplement if you're gonna be looking after and eating the fortified foods. You don't have to supplement,
But
right?
let's go back to the animals.
Yeah, I'm a nutritionist, by the way. I'm just giving you this advice to explain that it's not difficult. It's only difficult depending on how you want to make it. Because for me, I find that if I just take a multivitamin supplement once daily, everything else becomes easy because then I don't have to worry about any micronutrients. I just have to eat
like how
as much as
zinc
I
are
need
you
to.
getting, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like you should,
I just
like,
take
if
a
you wanna
multivitamin
if you
and
want to
that's
have
it.
enough zinc in your diet, you know, you should always, you know, eat something like this every day. You know, that's not gonna happen. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss out on micronutrients always if you don't supplement.
And ever since
So
being vegan,
supplementing is always a
Yeah.
smart idea, even if you're eating everything under the sun. You know?
and because of this thinking, ever since I've been vegan, when I do my blood work, it always comes up great.
Yeah.
Before it didn't, but now it does because I again don't because I'm a bit more cautious and I know that there can be some deficiencies if I'm not worried, but there can be deficiencies as there were when I was consuming animal products also. As you did also because you said you were almost vegetarian and you had a deficiency. So you see it doesn't guarantee you consuming animal products does not get you deficiencies. But when it comes to the animals, you see what we're trying to say is their life is way shittier regardless.
What's the pipeline here? Like in terms of your pipeline is like kind of having conversations with people, changing their mind, and then the goal is that like they become vegans, or
Hopefully,
like what's the goal?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
And like, is there more or?
You and the people watching to be vegan. That's the goal.
That's all understood.
Can I look? Like,
After, please. Let's finish the conversation. Yeah, that's the goal. It's for them. It's about the animal. It's not about. I don't like being vegan. When we say people should be vegan, you should be vegan. It's not about you telling you to be in a certain way. It's about you respecting their rights. If I tell somebody to be a feminist, I'm not telling them to be in a certain way. I'm telling them to respect the rights of women. Right? If I'm telling somebody to not be a racist, I'm not telling to be in a certain way. I'm just telling them to not be discriminating based on race. And that's all being vegan means, not discriminating based on species. It means, hey, if somebody's born a certain species, you shouldn't just cut their throat or pay for them to have their throats cut. Because you wouldn't do it to a dog, I'm assuming, would you?
I'm agreeing with you. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to argue. Like,
It's hard to
with
argue,
me
yeah.
about this because, like, I agree. Like, I don't. It's not optimal for me. Like, it's not optimal for me. Like, the suffering of others, right?
But let me ask you this, because if you say I agree, if I were to be an asshole person who disrespects women every day,
Okay, push me. Let's do the edge case.
yeah. So if I'm a disrespectful asshole who
Okay, just tell me what
I
you
slap
think,
women's
what you
ass,
think.
I slap women's asses every day, and you come and tell me that's not good what you're doing. You should respect women, and I'm like, you know what? You make a good case. You're right. Should I then?
Go home and beat your wife.
Should I then go home and beat my wife, or should
I'm
I?
gonna be a flexi slappy.
Yeah, because I can say one thing and do another.
Just on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just a
Like the whole point is, what I'm trying to say with
Slapless
this
Monday.
is I can say one thing and do another, but what matters eventually is what I do, not what I say.
It's a little bit like convincing like out of shape people to go to the gym, right?
It's a little. The problem with this one is like, okay, you can see it that way. It's just that I would convince out of shape people to go to the gym if them being out of shape would mean them violating the rights of others.
No, I don't think this doesn't work at all. It's not about out of shape people going to the gym. It's about an injustice issue.
Yeah, it's an injustice.
Like think about like slavery,
Yeah.
or racism, or sexism, or feminism. These kind of groups of injustices that people fought for. And we're here saying there's another injustice. There are 90 billion land animals killed every year. The average Dutch person eats 37 kilograms of meat every year. We're killing 15 million pigs in this country alone. There's almost one per person, one per inhabitant of the Netherlands. We're killing
Every year.
65 billion chickens every year globally. we're killing trillions of like 2.5 trillion or something like
Of
that.
sea
of fish.
creatures,
It's measured by
We
the
are breeding
kilograms.
them and killing them.
It's a massive injustice. And it only happens because we're demanding it to happen. It happens because consumers go into the shop and say, I want some fish today. Okay, if you want some fish, you're giving your money to fisheries, and those will then go with their boats on the sea, and they will put out a net and they will drag everything that they can from the bottom of the ocean so that they can catch more fish, so that the next person can come and put their money down and then fund them even more.
So you want to like kind of shame meat eaters with like good conscience.
Not shame, just
But
have
like a little bit,
conversations.
like if
No.
they are killing billions
So whatever
of animals, like I
we
would,
would be shaming people, but
Yeah.
it doesn't
it works
work.
a little bit.
Whatever
Like,
emotion,
Maybe
whatever
sometimes.
emotion the person we're speaking to
Mostly
is
not.
feeling,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily. We don't want to generate an emotion, a negative emotion. What I don't care about what you feel towards it.
Yeah.
What I care is that you change and no longer pay for it. I don't care.
Oh yeah, so you
it's
want
not
to cut
about.
off the support of the food industry to changing people's minds, and therefore the cruelty stops.
Well, it will. I want you to stop demanding their exploitation, abuse, and slaughter, so that you no longer demand the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals. Yeah. Because you're demanding it when you buy it, right? That's
Yeah.
what happens. It's
Yeah.
demand. So I just want the demand to stop, so that eventually the industry also stops. Yes.
So what you just saw in the picture, right? All those horrible pictures. When you put down €1 on the, at the supermarket for animal products, you're paying for these pictures. And all that we're saying is we would like that to stop.
Yeah.
And that starts with people stopping to pay for it.
Yeah.
And of course, there needs to be a lot more. There needs to be politics. There needs to be, all kinds of systemic change. But we're taking the route of let's just talk to people.
Yeah.
And then, when you put down €1 for some plant-based food, that means that we get more infrastructure. Look at, like I'm a vegan for 6 years. I was vegetarian for 20 years. 20 years ago, it was so hard to be vegetarian, because there were no products, But now it's everywhere.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
Yeah.
What are your last words?
I want to ask you one last question. How many more animals should be exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you from now on? Should it be 0 or should it be more than 0?
Okay. I mean, I feel a little shame, but I will do at least 2 more. Yeah.
2 more animals.
Yeah, 2 more.
Why 2 more?
Slaughtered. Like, I'm just being honest with you.
What
Like,
if you
you're
were
giving
one
me
of the
look
two?
Of shame.
No,
That's what you're
how
giving
many
me.
more
Like,
should there be, right?
How
That's
many
what
more
I.
should there be? Like, in a just world. Like, what if they die of natural causes?
If you find a
and
dead dog on
it-
the street and you want to eat them,
2 more,
I won't
but
tell you
2
anything.
more means you're gonna go vegan next month. Right?
That's like vegan. Maybe you will have like 2 more. Like, that's not a
Let's
lot.
do this. How about we do this? There's a documentary here called Dominion. Do you think you can give that a watch? It shows exactly what I showed you in there.
Okay.
It's what animals go through, just to get informed. And until you watch it, just don't consume animal products. Do you think you can do that?
I mean, I will have a look.
It essentially says this. What I'm trying to say with this last statement is this. I don't want you to trust a stranger on the street, but I'm giving you some information that is telling you that you might potentially be doing something really bad. I'm asking you to get more informed, and I'm giving you a start on where to get informed. And I'm telling you, until you get informed, knowing that you might be doing something really bad, try to avoid doing something really bad.
So you're like,
That's all
I
I'm
think
saying.
after I watch the documentary, I will be like, ew, I shouldn't have had like 2 more.
Whatever it is, whatever you want to say, I don't care. Listen, we're not here to judge. I understand life is difficult and you don't want to change,
but
but
after like having watched it, probably that's what like I would want for myself. I don't know. This is like the information I've been guarding myself from.
Yeah, that's
Like,
how it's.
yeah.
We go like this because we don't want to know it, because we don't want to change. But it's not about us. It's you should think about the victims. And if you think about the victims, it becomes easy, because then it's not about like I am going to miss out. Like, you have such a great life. Look, you have money, you have friends, you have freedom.
I don't have money.
Okay, but you.
none of us have money. We're all poor now.
Listen,
So
but
that's
you
okay.
have enough. You have. you're
I have enough. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But look, these animals, they have, like, they don't even have freedom. You know, they don't eat, like they don't. They everything is decided
All
for
right.
them, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is
2
true.
animals means
I have been informed.
1 week
Yeah.
actually, because
Thank you for speaking to
because
us.
I just
thank you.
calculated it, because going vegan means you can save up to 100 animals a year. 2 means 1/50th of a year, which there's 52 weeks in a year, so it's a little bit over a week. So let's say it's 8 days. So you should go vegan in 8 days if you want to kill two more.
But listen, don't see it like the problem is that if you see it like this, you're gonna feel like you're
Guys,
missing
I'm going
out.
to have to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just watch that video, okay? And until you watch it, don't consume any animal products, okay? Do it for them, not for us, not for me,
And I will
not for
say
you.
that like it's very brave of you guys, like to put yourself out there and like record stuff and like fight for what you believe in. Even though like I don't know if like it's a lot to believe in. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice conversation. Nice to meet you. You seem like a lovely person, actually.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's happening. Can I like look what happened?
You have my YouTube channel there, and
Oh,
you can
really?
see the whole conversation back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, you can see what people are saying.
This
There
is
will
a
be a-
live stream. I've never
This
had a
is
live
stupid,
stream.
somebody says.
Yeah, there will be a lot of
Stupid.
there will be a lot of people who are
So you value slavery, question mark. Yeah, it goes like this. Part of life.
there will be a lot of people who are in the same thing where they're coming into these streams to try and justify the oppression.
Guys are dumb.
Somebody
girl.
said I'm a beautiful lady.
Oh, that's
Go
nice.
vegan. I will consider.
Go vegan, go vegan. You go, girl. That's a nice one.
If I worked in a slaughterhouse, like I would also have an opinion on meat eating for sure. They've seen the worst of it.
Look how nice. The whole chat exploding. We all should go vegan. Please go vegan.
It's sort of being wanted.
Animals eat
or
animals.
like
Oh, we never thought about
wanted.
that. Such a good argument.
Animals eat animals. I never knew that.
Animals eat animals.
I never knew
Therefore,
that.
we should eat animals. Did you know that?
I mean, I think that's like quite. It has a lot of logic to it, doesn't it? Like we are animals in a way too.
Therefore, yeah.
Yeah, but animals rape animals.
We
Animals
also
rape animals.
Humans rape humans.
But should we?
Like,
Should
we are
humans
not
rape
above
humans?
that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like not me.
Like let's
Not
say we're in the court of law, you know,
Yeah.
and we say, "Oh, I raped this woman," and it's like, "Yeah, but you know, animals rape animals."
Yeah, your
Ducks rape
honor.
animals.
Animals rape animals.
Crops destroy environments. Yeah, but you need more. You need less crops if you go vegan because animals eat crops.
Good.
It goes like this.
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
You're from
guys.
Amsterdam?
I live here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So many options here. It's very easy.
It's very easy in Amsterdam.
To
So
live
many
here.
vegan restaurants and the
Okay.
Albert Heijn is so great.
Albert Heijn has been tough for me, like in terms of getting vegetables and stuff. Like I'm trying to stay in the vegetable aisle, but it's like so hard to make that choice.
Not in the
to fill out
vegetable
there.
necessarily. What do you mean?
It's just like
so
not
many
great, the fruit.
The
I feel
fruit
like-
is not great.
Yeah,
Where are you
at
from?
Albert Heijn.
Do you
I'm
live?
I'm Hungarian Nigerian.
Okay.
You have a high standard of fruit. Like I'm happy with the
Yeah,
fruit.
that's
at
the
Albert.
lowest standard of all, being Nigerian. Not
Okay.
Nigerian, Hungarian. Ah, no. How is this live? Okay.
Don't worry, nobody actually cares.
Nobody
Okay.
cares. Yeah, it's just like I've heard this idea of fruit not being great here. I think it's pretty good, but
Well, maybe Nigeria.
maybe Nigeria has better. I don't know, but like
There, it's maybe fresh. you know,
what we're
here.
trying to say is whatever store you go into here, you'll have an option. That's the good thing about
Okay,
it, right?
true.
There will be very few, like there's fewer places that don't have options than places
Like,
that have
what
options.
are your favorite spots?
Like, do you mean like restaurants or?
Vegan
Yeah,
sushi
like-
bar, for example.
Vegan sushi bar is really good
I
one.
get stuff from there sometimes, but they like deep fry.
Some of them are deep
I
fried,
like
but
deep
they're
fried.
delicious. Yeah.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
I'm bad like that. I like here. There's an app called Happy Cow, and it's free. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And-
that's true. So on that card that I gave you, there's a thing called Challenge
Here, all the
22.
vegan restaurants.
Vegan is privileged.
It is,
No.
It
but
is a
it's
little bit.
it's a privilege, and it's a nice privilege because
I would
you
say
get,
it's
you get to be
privilege.
you get to, yeah. It's also privilege to donate. You know.
I would say it's privileged to not be vegan because you think you have the right to take somebody's life for your convenience.
But like if let's say
It's cheaper to be
if
vegan
we would be
everywhere.
living in a hunter-gatherer society, you know, then it would be a privilege for us if we could be vegan, you know. But it's also a privilege to be a philanthropist. It's a privilege to be nice sometimes. Yeah.
Are the three of you flirting? All right, that's my out. Yeah.
Thank you for stopping by. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Okay, I'm off camera, but I don't have your YouTube handle.
You have it on the card.
Okay, I have it there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Such a nice girl.
She was nice, yeah. She was nice. That she was very honest. I like that.
You should have flirted with her.
Dude, Jesus Christ, everybody. it's like
I'm taken, so
no, but it's just like you know how it is every time. Like my mother's the same. My mom is like the same. Oh, I saw you speaking to a girl. I'm like, Mom, it's not like, oh, there's a woman, I must mount her. It's not like that. Come on.
You're single. You are looking for a relationship.
Yeah, but you don't do that while I do outreach. It would be immoral because I'm in a position of power. I'm in front of a camera. I'm doing this thing. It wouldn't be
but
nice.
you're
you know?
like she should be really lucky to have a guy like you, like a bodybuilder.
I'm not saying no. I'm just
like
saying
with
it's
all the
not
muscles, you know.
It's just not a fair
I don't know if
position
you're
to
any
put
good in the
anybody.
bed, but at least you look good, you know.
Yeah, it's just I wouldn't be putting somebody in a position like that, especially given that when we speak about moral veganism and stuff, so many people feel inferior and they're like, oh, moral superiority or some bullshit.
You know what you should do? You should pay for one of those flirting classes.
Pay for a flirting class.
Like an online course.
You're gay, Chip. She's not interested.
Oh.
Gay means cool, so thank you. I'm cool. Chip is right 100%. Yeah, I know. I'm right about that. I know.
We're all gay, you know.
We're all gay.
Yep. All these insecure guys, you know, like.
Yeah, why are you so insecure?
Yeah.
Just be
Yeah, like-
secure in your sexuality. It doesn't matter if
Yeah.
you're gay or not. It doesn't matter. She seemed open, yeah.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is my exam. I have learned nothing. What do I do? Start learning. Start reading.
If you care about the diploma, then you should probably quit the live stream and start studying. Yeah, that's how it is.
Can we pretend to be straight today? You can pretend to be whatever you want to pretend to
How
be.
do you pretend to be straight? Like, what is it?
I see a woman, I like her. Now let me pretend to be a gay. I see a man, I like him. Now let me pretend to be bi. I see a man and a woman, I like them.
Can you be dream sexual?
Dream sexual?
Yeah, I think it's like when you are only attracted to people in your dreams.
I saw somebody in my dreams, I like them.
Okay, yeah. Well done.
That's how it is. That's the
Yeah.
only difference between gay, not gay, straight, bi, whatever.
That's true.
You like somebody else. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
Just let
who
people,
gives a shit,
just
you
let
know?
people
Why
like who
are
they
you so-
like.
Why are people always so focused on the sexuality thing? Like, what's the deal there? Well, I don't know. I want to say people, you know, it's like,
How dare you touch the dingle of a little guy? How dare you take those little balls and scratch them like that? You're not allowed to. Don't you say, my God looks into your bedroom. God looks like this in your bedroom.
but that's not
I
how
see
it
you
was-
do that.
that's
You're
how
not
it's
allowed to
supposed
have
be.
sex like
It's not how
that.
it's supposed to
You're
be.
not allowed to
No.
do that little thingy that you like.
The thingy goes into thingy. That's only how it goes.
Yeah, yeah. If God, wait a minute, if God didn't want gay sex to happen, why did he give us a hole in the back? And pleasure when it's stimulated.
It makes so much more sense. Because
Yeah.
Why does it make, you know, you can stack also men, you know?
Yeah,
It's
I
very
actually did the
efficient.
Actually, we did the question. Lodovik, I'm gonna ask you this because you're a smart guy.
Right.
How many people does it have to be odd or even if you create a circle of guys fucking each other in the butt until everybody fucks each other, and you know they have to go like this. So how many? Is it gonna be a circle? Like how many people? Is it odd or even? That's the question, not how many. Is it odd or even? Because you know when you fuck the one guy, the other guy has to have the dick out, and then when you go back, you get the dick out, but you get the dick from his dick in.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually.
That's a good question. I know.
I feel a little
Good
bit under
mathematical
pressure, so I'm
question.
just gonna go with my instinct here. Odd.
I don't remember the question, what it was, but But it's a good question.
Good question,
You gotta think about it.
If I think about it a little bit more, I'll come up
Yeah.
with a good answer.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, 'cause it's-
now, because I was thinking like, well, you have two guys.
Yeah, because
right?
if when you're in one position, you get it in the butt, and when you're the other, you put it in
I
the
was
butt.
thinking about the smallest possible circle.
Yeah.
You know, and that would need at least 3 guys because, like, of course, it would be impossible
Oh,
physically.
that's a good point, if
But
it's
if you
3.
like, that's also the thing about physics, right? You can kind of abstract things away.
Wait, so if it's
So,
3
like-
people,
Yeah. So
you, so you go like this.
With 2, it's impossible. With 3, it should already be possible.
Wait,
So the smallest possible ring would be odd, I think.
no, it has to be even.
But I think
Because if you say it 3, let's think about it this way. So if it's with just 3, I'm okay. So I'm going like this. I'm going forward now, right? So I'm fucking you in the butt.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm fucking some other guy.
Well, but you're not, because if I'm fucking you, you can't fuck somebody else while I'm fucking you.
Well, I still my penis.
No, but that's the whole question. Because if my penis is in your butt, then that guy has a penis in his butt, and then when I go back, his penis is in my butt, and now my penis is no longer in the guy in front of me's butt.
okay.
You see what I mean? So you like go between penises. no, like it's your.
Actually,
you understand the mathematical
I
issue that
do
is
understand,
here.
Yeah, like maybe
Yeah.
even like. Okay, the physics doesn't work that way, but in fact, with 2 people, you could have like the smallest possible circle. You know? If somehow physically you could rotate.
Yeah, because you need to do it. Yeah, I think it needs to be even. I think it needs to be even.
Anyway. Okay, whatever. That's good for you.
I can't imagine what people walking by are thinking. Who cares? That's the beauty of life. Just be who you are. It doesn't
We
matter
don't
what
give a
people-
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go actually.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a protest. I'll probably stream it also, and then on Sunday we'll have a little bit of Weed Free, so I'll do a little bit of there, and see you in the next one. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.